Okay. So this, I don't know how this sounds, but I'm trying out something new. And hold on, watch this. Hello? Well, I think it's working. Hopefully it's working. And if it's not, this is gonna be a very big disaster, but it shows me on my stream that it looks like it's working. So we're just gonna go with it, see how it sounds, see what's happening. But yeah, today, we're gonna be doing some capitalism. And it's gonna lag a little bit, as always, but capitalism. It's time to get some contracts. It's time to get some whatevers. We're gonna be making people sign contracts, we're gonna be looking through them, I'm gonna be reading them out, and you guys get to watch that. Let me turn up my volume a little bit. I think that's good. Wait, how's that? Ah! A little too loud. Okay. That should be good. Okay, let's start this thing. Sometimes you just gotta finagle it a little bit. Oh! Connection throttled. I don't know who that is. I don't like those. I don't like how those feel. That makes me a little worried. I don't know why. It just I don't know. I don't. Let's get rid of those. Look how cool this place is. What's huh? What is happening over there? Wait, hold on. Okay. So we've got some contracts here. We've got the master copy. We've been doing quite a lot. We've been... Who's online? Okay, Sunny. Aw, Sunny said hi to me. That's actually pretty sweet. What? Who did this? And why? Actually, wait. Was that a... Okay. Let's get into VC with little old Sunny. Where is that VC? Where is this man? Okay. And now I wait here for Sunny. No! What? Why would they do such a thing, and what is happening? Wasn't this Connor's house? What the heck? This is weird. I guess I'll just get rid of this stuff for now. It doesn't look quite like... Okay, that's a little worrying. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Ooh, sorry about that. Huh. It's very strange. I think I can leave it for now, right, Sunny? Right? Yeah. This is fine. For now, Sunny, come with me. We're gonna go back to my house and we're gonna do some capitalism. Which basically just means I'm gonna force you to sign a contract. Is Sugar okay? I don't think I know them very well. Okay. Well, Sunny's pulling up my stream. I'm gonna grab one of these. And I'm gonna read it. Hold on, let me... Holy crap, what? Hi, Aunt. I don't think you meant to do that. Hold on, wait. Aunt, if you want to hop on, hey, yeah, records, okay? Records are important. Okay, good. Okay, so Sunny. Aunt, if you want to hop on, I've got a contract for you as well. But as you can see, I'm not in my normal clothes today. It's casual day. It's casual day. That's what I'm gonna say about it. Oh, dang it, that's so sad. Stream delay. Yeah, well, again, hop in VC. I'm in general on EG. This horse is adorable, by the way. You're getting my floors dirty. Bot can do what he wants. He helped, listen, he's helped me out quite a bit. So he can do what he'd like. Oops. Hold on one second. Hello? Oh! What? Wait, hold on, wait, okay. Hello? Wait. Hold on, Sunny, tell me if you can hear me on stream. Hello? Oh my gosh! Dude, this is the best invention I've ever seen. Okay, sorry, I'm marveling over my new mic. Okay, so Sunny, so I have a couple things for you. So... Oh, Aunt's here too. Hello, Aunt. So I have a couple things, right?
Oh god.
Okay, Aunt, you can be here and listen to this as well. So this is the contract that I'm going to be having you two sign. It's not just you two, it's all of the people in Cloudlands, okay?
Right.
As a newfound resident of the Cloudlands, I hereby formally agree to follow and abide by all rules and regulations within this contract. I also acknowledge that Puffball Cloud is the community overseer, and I will abide by what they say. I acknowledge that if I break any or all rules, I waive my rights as a resident and may be evicted and or terminated. Please read over the next rules on the next page carefully and clearly before signing. Rule number 1. I will not grief the Cloudlands. Griefing including, but not limited to, breaking buildings, destroying buildings, killing pets, harming the wildlife, placing random blocks such as cobble, wood, planks, etc. without cleaning them up, and making the scenery worse. Hello, bot. Welcome to the chat as well. Rule number 2. No stealing from any person's chests, barrels, or other receptacles that are not your own. You must ask the person first, and if you do not get explicit confirmation from them, you may not take their items. This includes blocks from their houses, like enchantment tables as well. I don't know why bot's hitting you, Sunny. Bot, calm. Rule number 3. Do not involve the Cloudlands in unnecessary wars. If you are resident of the Cloudlands, we'll protect you, and thus provide resources if need be. but do not willingly threaten its community or physical standing. Rule number 4. Help out fellow members of the Cloudlands. Have their back if they need it, and be willing to offer a helping hand. Only in community do we prosper as a faction. Rule number 5. If you see any banned persons on the Cloudlands property, immediately report to Cloud. If you feel you are equipped to escort them off the premises. But if they do not concede, you are permitted to use force. If you feel unequipped, find someone who is. Rule number 6. All buildings or construction efforts must be brought up to Cloud and accepted before being built. Any buildings made without asking before being built has a chance of being torn down. If you have read thoroughly and understand all of the rules and regulations within the book, please write your name at the bottom and close and sign the book as acknowledgement that you will follow and abide by these rules lest you face punishment. Bot, quit! Get that horse out of my house, it's tracking dirt everywhere, I know you can hear me. All actions or buildings built before this contract are waived and not affected by the contents in this book. Please write your name below. Sunny? You first? If you need to. Bot, leave. Bot, do I have to ban you from the Cloudlands? I didn't think so. Read through those, Sunny. Make sure you understand them. Sign your name. Well, here, sign the book as well. He's like a little pest. It's so funny. Go away. Did you hear that, Ant? Oh shoot, am I muted? No, I'm not. Okay. Whew. Usually it takes a while to read through all the rules again, but that is fine. I've gotten a book from Redo... What is it? What are their name? Redotic. Thank you. But, come on. Sunny, don't waste your time, it's fine. I'll just ban him from the Cloudlands. Thank you, bot. PogChamp rules. I like this. Okay, let me do this. Sunny Pog, that's fine. And it's signed the Baconator. Perfect! Thank you, Sunny. Technically, now you are an official resident of the Cloudlands. Welcome. And I'm gonna be having you probably do the same contract. And I'm gonna be, I don't know who, I can't remember who else is in the Cloudlands. I'm having like trouble remembering. Let me go to Discord real quick. Overlek, Elathon. Okay, wait. Who's online? I don't think anybody else online is part of the Cloudlands though. You can't write in a signed book. That's on purpose. It's so that you can't edit the contract. Oi! What are you doing? Bot, why are you... What, yes?
Do you have any idea where that blue thing came from?
I just looked at it. It's... Also, do you have any idea who trampled on every single one of our crops?
I have no clue. I was gonna replant them, but I was busy with preparations.
Can we ban you? No, stop, Sunny, it's okay. Bot can stay. He's just, you know, he's just having fun. He's just having fun. I'm gonna clean this up.
I need to drive home.
No, this is fine, and it is fine. So, I don't know where the blue came from. I'm gonna do some experiments on it today, I think.
Alright.
I hope it doesn't, I don't think it'll hurt it.
Alright.
If it, okay, wait.
I'm getting in there.
Are you worried? Okay, wait. Could this thing potentially hurt me?
I don't know. Because what I've seen so far, only the effects have happened with slimes so far.
Okay.
But I'm honestly not sure what would happen to a human. Because I'm not a human, obviously.
It is a little bit worrying.
I'd say in a few days I want to experiment. If you want to help me, you can come right ahead.
Okay. Okay. I'll perform very base experiments on it, just to write down, kind of see what it can do, what it reacts to, stuff like that. Hopefully, and I won't purposefully hurt it. So no need to worry. It's for the good of the Cloudlands.
I'll try to defend you, okay?
Thank you. See, that's all I can ask for.
And also, one other thing.
Yes.
If you ever need to research about the effects of the mind, the blue basically, I'll describe later.
Okay.
This is like kind of like very, very classified stuff. Because if that thing gets destroyed, it's over.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll describe later.
Okay, then I will listen later.
Alright.
This is okay. You're at work, right?
Yes, I am. I'm in the storage room right now.
Go back to work. It's okay, and I've got this. I am strong, and I am powerful, and I got this.
Also, when you're done with the research, can you leave a book of it at my house?
Yeah, that's actually what I was planning on doing. I need to make another book.
Oh, okay.
How do you make books again?
3 paper and 1 leather.
And then you need, like, ink and
the
feather.
And quill, it's ink, feather.
Got it. I got everything I need.
And
Whoops.
I'm honestly wondering if that blue thing could be another egg.
You mean the thing above the house?
Yeah.
Well, that would be a problem.
If it is an egg, I might not be the only slime then.
That would be. Oh, I don't want to crack that thing open. If another one of you comes out, that'd be horrifying. Not saying that you're horrifying. I just mean any more slimes I think on the server might get a little crowded. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a joke, Aunt. I love you. Go back to work. Go back to work. You're gonna get all. You're gonna get all fired.
Yeah. Well, my phone's basically already almost dead. So.
Okay. I'll talk to you later.
Alright. See ya.
Bye. No. Clam. Listen. Boop. I did not realize that this thing would just cave in. I gotta grab a couple things. Yeah, it is now investigation time. Elephant! Good to see you! Where's that bot? Bot, gosh darn it, bot. I thought you were Ellie, you got my hopes up. This is a sad day. Hello, bot. Thank you. Okay. We're gonna be doing some experiments. It's grown into the house. Yeah, I can see that. We're gonna be doing, let's go over this way. We're gonna be doing some experiments on this egg. Let's just, like, I wouldn't even call it an egg. Oh, who's Sugar? Oh, I know them. Hello. You're the one that matches with Sishfun. Ooh. Oh, this is Redotic's house. Can I stab you? I feel like that hurt. And I have no armor. So no thank you. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What the heck? Look at this. It's like an entire warped forest has sprouted up. I actually, hold on, let me get in the water. I gotta get up here. This is just Ant being weird. Bruh! This is being weird. This is like a whole ecosystem. Hold on, let me just get somewhere safe. Let me make sure that what's playing is copyright. It's not, it's just RuneScape. Okay, we're gonna do some experiments. Let's go back down. I'm just gonna grab, ow. I'm just gonna grab some random bits. Okay. Look, we've got 9 pieces. We're gonna... What should our first experiment be? Okay, wait. We need a testing facility? Ooh. We could make a testing facility. That's actually a good idea. We need... Uh-oh, there's men. We probably should make something like a testing facility. We should make something like, we need to make a holding cell of sorts. Oh. I very much hate nighttime. Please go back to day. Can someone sleep, please? I am suffering. I may die. But that's just because I'm bad at the game. Uh-oh.
No, don't die. Dying is bad.
I may be very close to dead. Whose horse is this? Why is George blah there? Build a gulag?
This is an amazing horse.
It's actually a pretty good horse. Oh god! It's after you! Don't stop! I'm gonna sleep, I'm gonna sleep. There are monsters nearby! Okay, hold on, I got this guy. Come here. Oh, somebody slept. My savior. I'm on fire.
That's good.
Holy crap. No, please don't hit me.
People?
Hello.
People?
Why is there a creeper in my house?
Hello. I need
Hello.
my sword.
Oh god, there's... Oh no, I'm being surrounded!
What? What's happening?
Yes,
My
Sesh
German,
is
everyone
German,
asks
yeah.
me this.
Holy crap. No! My house.
Oh,
We need
it's
dirt.
overlap with.
It's okay, no one will notice.
No one will notice.
It's as good as new, look at that.
Wonderful.
Plant it with plants.
The horse is escaping!
I'm gonna make a field right here.
Well, I mean, I lived in a hole for like the last couple weeks.
Oh,
Your horse has been.
no! Why is this
I've not been able
happening?
to come online and take him out of the hole, so...
Okay, I need
Why are
dirt.
you stepping on my farm? Don't
I
step on
hate
my
this.
farm.
What? Why? Why did you kill someone?
You were stepping on my farm.
Oh,
Such fun, please. It's my front yard.
You were stepping on my.
can I use some of your debt to fix it?
My debt?
I'm using it, I'm just
Walking
taking
out
it.
of being a farm. I'm trying to build a farm.
I have...
You see, I'm just trying to build a farm here.
I
Okay.
can't believe this. Build a gulag? Listen, gulags are for Russians, alright? We're not Russians, we're capitalists. We need to build a jail.
Oh, okay.
Overlap would not be happy. Overlap is a strange being.
Where did it go again? Is it trying to jump off the cliff again?
Oh, where's your suicidal horse?
He's okay. You tried to
Please.
thank you for bringing him back, but if you tried to steal him,
Poor
there's
horse.
big consequences. Can I go to the nether? Oh, he's climbing mountains.
He's a mountain horse.
Ow.
Why is your front garden so messed up?
I don't know.
What happened to your front garden?
I would have no idea.
Can I put TNT in your front garden?
What? How can I not? Oh. Why do I hear a zombie villager? Oh, I know why. I have to actually go cure that guy.
Secret hidden villager, Paul.
I can't get out. I can't get in this house. Oh, you didn't let me in the house. You closed the door again. Oh, you smashed it.
Oh, look outside. It's a man in full armor.
He's scary.
He's no
He's
match for
quite scary.
Gregory.
He's quite.
Crap, I can't. I'm too thick. I can't.
Greg.
Greg.
Greg. Wait, I want to read this.
Ow! He's no scoping me. Oh, sorry.
Ow, you stabbing me. You're stabbing me.
Okay, that was fun. I wish there was a way that I could deafen without muting. But I guess there's no reason to have that. Who wins in a fight? Minecraft Steve or Mario, both have access to their own potions, armor, and power-ups. Well, I mean, all Mario do is fight, so... And sometimes Steve just kind of mine. So I'd say Mario just because he's only fighting 24/7. As long as they're not... I mean, Sishfun's been kind of griefing a little bit, but as long as they're not too bad, I think we can just let them be. It's okay, Sunny. Sunny, you stick by me, Sunny. I'll keep you safe from the weirdos. Okay. Research. We're gonna start research. We gotta do... Okay. Experiment number 1. Does it burn? Conclusion. So let's test this out. Build the gulag? There's no reason for a gulag. Why a gulag? Like I said, we are capitalist. We are not communist. We've got to make the rich richer and make the poor poorer, or else you're getting nowhere in life. What was I just about to do? Okay, we've got a lot of red. We've got classic Connor's head, which is not great. We need a Bernie thing. Something that burns. Don't I already have one? I guess not. Okay. Sunny, follow me. I know he can no longer hear me, but follow me. Hello, Sunny. Aw, the field's growing back. That's wonderful. Clam, I can't believe that they stomped in your crop. That is monstrous of them. Okay. We're gonna go see if this thing burns. We need a test site. What is... Stop it! Such fun! You're both so mean! What? Stop! See, this is fun. When you get on a Minecraft server, I can't even go back. Yes, I can. It just lags. Where is all of my stuff? Bruh, I just lost everything. Thank you, Sunny. See, this is why Sunny's my favorite. I'm missing... Thank you. Okay, wait, no. I think Sunny does just have all of it. Thank you, Sunny. Actually, Nuzlite, I think... You know what? There's a tie. Stop! Sunny, stop! Okay. Whew. Okay. Okay, Sunny. We've got all our stuff back. We're gonna go to a testing site. Follow me, Sunny? Ah, frick, it's this guy. Guys, whenever you watch my streams from now on, if Congruent ever says that, I want you to go immediately unfollow him. It's a secret code between us. Whenever he says that, he actually wants people to unfollow him. It's crazy how that happens. But Sunny, let's go. We gotta go to a testing site. So we're gonna go this way. Sunny, if you're still watching, you'll be able to hear me. We're gonna go past Overleck's house. I've gotta renew mine. Crap, when is mine? Mine's like February 14th or something. What is, oh, that's the other thingy. Okay, let's go this way. Did I make that jump? Because I think over there is the perfect testing ground. Because it's not, see, the thing is, everything that's within the, oh shoot, it's becoming nighttime. Hold on, let me sleep first. Everything that's within the flower forest is cloudlands. Everything outside of the flower forest is no longer cloudlands. It's just unclaimed land. So I'm thinking, whoa, there's a wall over it now? What the heck? That looks cool, actually. Okay, so I'm thinking we go over... What the heck? There's more? I just need a bed. I'm thinking we go over there, we do some experiments on it. I want to see a couple things. I want to see if it blows up. I want to see if it can burn. I want to see what happens if we toss it in lava. I want to see if we can... I'm not sure. What else can you do to something to see how it reacts? I mean, that's not hurting it. Wouldn't be hurting it. Mostly because, you know, I'm not scared of this thing. That poor dog, man. We've got to go get that dog, like, fixed up. And we've also got to clean all that up. And that. Actually, I think that's a part of the little house thing that I like. We've got to make a better way down. So we're gonna go over here. We also have a zombie villager that we have to... Whoa, what's that? What? I don't know what that is. That's not a part of the Cloudlands. I'm pretty sure past this point, like right here, this is no longer Cloudlands. Past Overleck's house is no longer Cloudlands property. So I have no idea what that is. Well, I want to go check it out. I can survive that drop. Huh! Knew it. Oh my god, at this game. We got a lot to do on this thing. I'm wearing my armor. We're protected. I'm wearing... It's lazy day, okay? What the heck? Why are there just random... Well, I guess it doesn't matter because it's not part of the Cloudlands. Anything that happens over here, I do not care about. I do want to go check this out, though. I want to see what this is. Because they are very close to the Cloudlands. You can see right there's Cloudland property. So I don't know what this guy is. Oh, this guy only has 3 oak doors. I feel moderately bad. And they left creeper holes everywhere. Is Sunny still with me? Sunny? They stole your food? That's so mean. I'll have a talk with them, Sunny, I promise. What is that? Oh, that's a mountain, I think. It's just not rendered. There's another portal over here. That's from the other side, though. Somebody made another portal in the nether, and that came out. What is that? Why is that not loading? Are my chunks down that much? And what is that? What is that? Why? Wait, is that not actually a mountain? What? Okay. Let's not get distracted. Let's not get distracted. Let's go over here. We're gonna go over here and we're gonna start experimenting. Hello, pig. Like, right in this clearing seems really good. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Experiment number 1. Does it burn? It's burning. It seems flame resistant. Okay. Experiment number 2. How does it react to water? Stay solid. Oh, no, get away from that. You're gonna die. But that way's good. You don't want to be around here when we're doing experiments. Not good for you. Go that way. Why did you go into that corner? Okay. Okay. Conclusion. Does not chemically or physically react to water. Visually, no changes either. Okay. And it still seems fine. Let me just get out of there. Okay. Who lives? I don't think any of them live in the Cloudlands. Okay. Let me go. Experiment number 3. We should make a site for testing this, though. For more in-depth sites. Like, maybe some chambers and stuff like that. Experiment number 3. Can it be exploded? Spider. Okay. I actually don't have TNT. So we'll save that experiment for another day. Experiment number 4. It's okay, Sunny, don't worry about it. So, Ant said that it can't affect humans, or that he's never seen it affect a human. So I'm gonna say experiment number 4, which is we're also gonna do on a different day. Can it affect humans? And are some non-humans immune? What's another experiment we can do right now? I'm not sure. I guess I kind of want to figure out the chemical makeup of this thing. Because, like, if you look at it, right? What does it look like it's made out of? I'm not sure. It kind of looks like... It does kind of look like vines, like, spreading all across a certain surface with little, maybe, iridescent or bioluminescent particles on top of it. I'm not sure. I mean, obviously we can tell what the name is. It's warped warlock, which is interesting. Because I want to know what that has any property I'm doing in our world. I guess we can just do visual conclusions as well. Like, it doesn't have to be an experiment. We can tell from this thing that it affects some non-humans. From what Ant can recall, it's never affected a human before. And in the realistic scheme of things, Connor just loves that one now that Connor loves that one now that my ear's better. Yeah, because I can hear now. I knew it. I called it. The funny thing is, Connor, the only reason why that doesn't get me as much as it used to is because the knocking when it first starts to the right of me. What the heck? What is this doing in the Cloudlands? What is all that? Why is that there? Oh. These kids. Am I going the wrong way? Where's the Cloudlands? Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, I was going the exact right way. Okay, you ready for this? I'm gonna block clutch. The first knock that happens is to my right, and on my direct right is a wall that is connected to the outside. That's what I'm trying to... Connor, this is what I'm trying to figure out. What is this thing? Right? Uh-oh. Oh no, it's fine. So I've been doing experiments. And I've been doing visual conclusions. Like, bruh, it's spreading. It doesn't seem to affect humans as much as it may affect non-humans, is what I've also found. Why did every single crop in the, like, entire Cloudlands get destroyed? Yes, Connor, thank you for the good luck. Hold on, I'm just gonna find a bed. Oops, wrong floor. Wait, right floor. Oh yeah, there's another egg, Connor. There's another egg. It doesn't look great. Does not look great. I've also been told to construct a gulag. But like I said, we're not communists, we're capitalists. To even insinuate that I'm a communist is slander and defamation. Okay. So, hold on. Let's see. Hypothesis. Okay. I've written a couple things down. Holy crap. All of this water is just... Okay. So I've written a couple things down. What now, Doc? Here's what I'm thinking. There's a couple more experiments that we haven't done yet. We haven't done, can it be exploded? We haven't done, can it be affect humans, and are some non-humans immune? That one I'm worried about, because I obviously don't want to infect anyone. Especially if it could be dangerous to either themselves or the Cloudlands in general. That's just something that I don't want to do. So, what I'm thinking is, what if we test animals? Because that's more humane than humans, according to capitalists. Ugh. Why are they here? Where did my dog go? I can't remember where I put my dog. It has to be here somewhere, I think. What? Ugh. Why do people keep landing on the dirt? It's just little gremlins. So strange. Okay. So how would you... Sunny, here's my question to you. Hey. So mean. Okay, Sunny. So mean. Why are people so mean in the... Okay, yeah, no, go ahead. I don't have armor on. You having fun, Sish? Whoa, Sugar! Sugar's the cooler one. Sish is so lame. I actually probably shouldn't have done that, huh? Well, I got some of my stuff back. I lost all my stuff again, Sunny. Thank you. I actually didn't have that, but I'll take it. Also did not have that, but I'll take it. This is not my stuff. Can I have my bread, please? Why? Whoa! There's an Enderman here. Oh. Connor, they're being mean to me, Connor. Connor, they're being mean. Where did Sunny go? Sunny? Okay, Sunny. Oh, Connor's not on my side. I called you Connie again. Because of your stupid voice changer. Okay. Sunny the Baconator. How would you suppose that we test its influence on humans? Because I'm thinking, of course, you know, a capitalist like me would think animals. Uh-oh. Hey, Connor, listen, Connor. There's no need to come here and cause some chaos, right, Connor? Oh! Sunny, we could test it on Connor. No. Well, I mean, yeah, but no. Okay. That's a good idea, Sunny. We could test it on Connor because we've already seen that he's. Oh. Well, we'll test it on him next time we see him. Who knows? Maybe we'll make a gulag and. Sunny. What if we make that testing lab? And he's one of the testers. I don't think he likes that idea, Sunny. But I think he likes the idea of teleporting to me where no one is. Oh, Connor's gonna stream! Ooh. This is good, this is good. This is good news. I think this would be perfect. I think I can start construction plans. I can start construction plans with... I'm not sure where we build the lab yet. That is something that I still have to decide. But I think construction plans on building a lab, making cells, not cells, of course not cells. Hold on, wait. I'm sending him a mean face. Oh. Okay. So not cells, but testing labs. We've got testing grounds, right? We've got places that we can test things. And it's gonna be I want to make it out of something that's a little bit harder than normal material. I'm thinking quartz. Because it's from the nether. So it can withstand harder blasts. I'm thinking quartz is a good material. Obsidian. Hold on, what? Let me try to save Connor. He doesn't know how to take it. Okay, Sichuan said stop. Okay. Concrete. Concrete's a good one as well. I think we could do concrete, obsidian, quartz. Right. And we can make it so that there's places to test. Clean, yes, clean. There's places to test, there's places to experiment. There's also places to do experiments on, well, you know, willing participants. Oh, thank you. Holy crap, what? Why do you have so much? I'm gonna go put this in my e-chest so I don't lose it, okay, Sunny? Okay. Oh, oops, I don't mean to go through your chests. That was a reflex. I'm gonna go grab quartz from my chest. We're probably not gonna build it this stream. I might build it off stream. With you, Sunny. And we can just see how, like, what we're thinking, how it looks. Maybe we can look up a couple tips online on how to build a good one. This'll be good. This'll be good. This is what we need. I've just come to the realization that I have no quartz. And I thought I did. Uh-oh. Well. Oh. Sunny, that is a good question. Sunny, I know where we should build it. Follow me. I think we should build it down here. Like under one of these overhangs. Not necessarily right next to the egg, but like over that way a little bit. Oh! 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 Oh. You can do, Sunny, you can do /back. Oh, there you go. Okay, I'll come down as well. I might die though. I've lost in my iron chest plate again. And my water bucket, it seems. So I actually can't go. Sunny, I will die apparently. Ah, frick, I'm stuck. Don't come down. I know, I'm trying not to. Sunny, you run and sleep. Because I am currently stuck. Ah, frick. Oh. Sam is here. And Dink. Wow, it seems like everybody's, the whole shebang's coming over, huh? Do you think I can make the jump to the tree? Hold on, wait. Let me grab one of these. Oh, I have some. Oh, perfect, Sunny, you're a lifesaver. I'm thinking into that mountain over there. Right there is where we should start building the lab. I think that's perfect location. It's a little bit more hidden than usual. And it's right across from the egg, so we have an unlimited source. A renewable source, some would say. We could talk, I think we should talk to Zap about this, because Zap seems to be the scientist guy. I want to see what's his opinion on it, what he thinks, kind of, maybe it's made out of. We could definitely talk to him about it. I'm also thinking we could possibly, wow, Sunny, you are decked. What the heck? I have nothing. I went mining the other day to try and get stuff. How do you guys get stuff so quickly? You guys just like get on Minecraft and then like don't get off for like 8 hours and have full enchanted netherite. That is insane. So don't worry about that. I'm thinking maybe we could talk to Clam. maybe talking to Clam would not be a bad idea. Clam's not a part of the... What? I've died 8 times? Oh yeah, because they just killed me a bunch. That is so sucky. What the heck? I don't think Clam's a part of the Cloudlands, unless Clam wanted to be. Do you like my shield? Sunny, you're British? I thought you were English. Jesus. This is a travesty. And Connor's back. Hello, Sishfun. No, Connor. Oh shoot, I lost the experimenting book. Sunny, do you have it? I know there's stream delay. I'll wait for your answer. Oh poop! Oh poop! Oh Jesus. Sish, which one of you has my book? It's important. I need that documentation. I forget. I won't be able to remember writing it down. Sish, please tell me you have it, Sish. Sish? No, don't write in it. Don't write in it. Listen. It's an important book, okay? You can't delete stuff because I'm not gonna remember, Sish. I'm not gonna remember. Oh, thank you. WW. Okay, that's weird. Oops. What does that say? Nice research, thank you. Okay. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Sish. Okay, we're good. Okay. So we have the book. Who's online? Nobody that I need to do capitalism with, that's for sure. Which means I'm not interested. Just kidding. Sunny, what do you think, how do you think we can experiment on this thing? The Zap's not currently here. Do you think Clam would know? Clam's pretty smart. Clam's clever. That's the thing. Not only is Clam smart, but Clam's clever. Hold on. Message. Clam. Let's just get Clam's opinion if Clam wants to. But you're right. Zap in the facility should be certainly on the top of our to-do list. Especially because we have to kind of figure out, we have to go mining. Clams with Connor. I'm letting, oh yes. See, do you see this sign? Do it. Yes, do it. Oh, I'm sorry. I was hitting the sign and I hit you and it hit me. Okay. Hold on, wait, let me check. Want to join ours? Yes, please. Oh! Who are these, like, scoundrels that just keep, like, doing this? And not replanting? God, if I see someone do this, who? They won't like what happens. They won't even see it coming. Okay, everything else looks the same. This, there's a section over here that needs water. I don't have a bucket. Sunny, what did you do? Aww. Sugar, I love Sugar. Sugar is now one of the nice ones I like. Okay, wait, hold on. Okay. Here, wait, I have like 3 potatoes I can give you. That's like half. No problem, Sugar. Sugar's so nice. I can't run. Oh, wait, here. You have some potatoes too. I have run out of potatoes. We could eat drugs, but I don't think we want to do that. Oh, there's some quartz in here, but I think we need to get it from somewhere else. Are we going to VC? E. Because I would join VC. Where? Join what VC? Join what VC? Where? Are you in? Oh, you're in the Cozy Craft one. Okay. Listen, hello? I didn't realize you're in the Cozy Craft one, alright? I was looking for quite a while, looking around and...
Have you all turned up to 200?
Yeah, my mic's loud today.
It's fine. I love it. You know, sexy, you know. Fun.
What?
Next question. Yeah.
Why did I join this VC?
Over that one.
Okay, anyways.
What do you want?
Clam. Okay, listen, I was gonna talk to Clam, but you had to come along, I guess. So Clam.
I was talking to Clam. We were talking about photos. Okay, we were talking about school photos.
Aw, are you getting school photos?
My dog is breaking into my room.
What?
No, I got my yearbook pictures taken today.
Oh. I got mine. Oh, I forgot. Getting my senior pictures done was so sad. Mainly because it was during a pandemic, and so we couldn't actually like hang out with my friends. But
putting a 1% Puff. Okay, Puff, what did you want to say?
Okay, Clam, listen.
Yeah.
I gotta talk to you about this thingy. This blue thing in the Cloudlands. So listen,
You don't want to talk to me? Oh yeah,
No.
I forgot because you evicted.
Connor, listen, we're still friends. You're allowed
Last
back.
time I checked, you said we weren't friends.
What?
Okay? Yeah, I remember you said we weren't even that close.
Well,
Yeah,
I
continue.
mean.
What do you mean I made you go to bed last night. Wait, that sounds wrong and out of context.
You and Clam both tried to.
You
Yeah,
didn't.
you knew about that.
You didn't understand the context to that, and it was so.
You said,
funny.
I remember you quoted, I said, you were watching something, and you said, yeah, I'm watching that and watching you. And I was like, all right, Connor, I'm going to bed.
See, it works every time. So
You're right, it did work.
About?
Okay.
Yeah, tell me what's up.
So I think, Clown, listen, I think you're a smart person, you know? Like, emotions put aside, you're a smart person. I gotta talk to you about this thing, because it is, like, it is kind of going everywhere now. And the thing is, it's not only affecting the ground, it's like affecting the wood and like changing like my fence posts and stuff like that. And it that scares me because that means that it can chemically compromise nearly every single material that's in the Cloudlands. And that's worrying to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I don't like this, but it kind of does look kind of cool, but I don't like it, okay?
So
it does look kind of cool. It looks like
not
an
only-
alien planet, but I still don't like it. Okay, I'm gonna
So
walk
not
away.
only has it compromised different chemicals, like it's literally like the scariest part is that it's going across different chemical compositions, including like dirt and wood and stuff. And not only has it done that, it's literally sprouted an entire ecosystem full of trees and grass and flora and fauna, and it's even changed the water.
Fauna. Is that like a bath thing?
Fauna means
That's hot.
animals.
Fair enough. Continue. I'm
So,
so sorry. I just
here's-
needed that. Okay.
We need, first of all, we're getting in touch with Zap about it because we know that if anybody's gonna know about how to figure out what the
What
chemical
is on
composition of the thing.
boss's house? Well, my own house, my old house.
Okay, so
We're about to see death message pop up. Okay.
frick.
What happened?
Nothing.
I feel like something happened. Oh wait.
Connor, nothing has ever happened in my life. Don't even worry about it. There's men
That sounds kinda
outside.
Boring then. You must have a really boring life.
Oh, it's so boring,
back. What
so
has
boring. Not a single thing has ever happened. So
Just
boring.
an egg on top of boss's house.
That is the worrying part. Oh no! Oh frick.
It's always
Okay.
nighttime.
So yeah, the egg is on top of boss's house, which is no good because that could potentially mean a second.
This
That
isn't my
could-
house anymore, so I can't say anything.
That could mean a second ant,
You stupid.
which means another
It's not.
non-human slime type thing, whatever. And I'm not sure. Okay, I found it.
Sam.
Okay,
Oh my
look,
God,
see,
I
look,
love that.
Sunny, that doesn't exist right there. That doesn't exist. Okay.
What doesn't? If there's what happened to my old house?
What? Nothing. What? What are you talking about? Nothing. This is
Why
going.
you slip? Why are you wearing slip? Okay, cover your eyes. PG friendly Puff. Puff is PG friendly.
It's just a dress. It's just a dress.
Yeah.
Anyways.
No.
Okay.
No,
So
no
look.
cat.
Oh, frick.
Nothing bad.
The items are glitching. It's okay. I got them. See, look, nothing
Hello, Zap.
happened. Nothing happened. Oh, wait, is that actually Zap? Oh.
No, just left. Yeah.
Well,
Okay, wait. If it's So wait, I fail to see why you need my help.
well, I was wondering if you knew kind of like it was gonna be a mix of can I experiment on this thing and not get in trouble, and also should I terminate the entire thing before it becomes
Terminate. What is
yes,
that supposed to mean?
Kill it.
yeah.
Good. See, Puff. First of all.
Well,
I
no,
told
hold
you
on.
that
It
you
doesn't mean
banished me.
so. From what
first of
I've
all, I
figured
told
from
you
this
that
thing-
thing's bad, and now you're like, oh.
Well, here's
Connor,
the thing.
you
From
guys
what
made a
I've
fair point.
gathered from this thing is that it's not trying purposefully to take over everything. From what Ant says, it's running, and it just
Ant's
so.
just little slime boy, little one. You gotta stick a slime
What?
boy with you.
Connor, what? What are you saying?
Yeah.
So
Little slime boy.
I wanted to make sure that I wasn't maybe like because what we want to do is we want to create a lab. We want to create a facility to kind of see what this thing's about. And I know Zaz's gonna want in on that because he's a doctor.
A lab?
See,
Lab?
Oh my god.
speak of the devil.
Character?
Lab?
Nerd.
Zap.
Hi, Zap.
Simon?
Mm-hmm.
Zap, right on time. We were actually gonna ask you, do you want to become a part of our
Write a
lab?
journal.
What's this lab about? What are we
So,
researching?
For right now, in
domination?
general, it's gonna be a lab about
Pretty much
observing
what we call-
and discovering the chemical compositions of certain invasive species. Technically, that's the full name. It's really just trying to figure out what this dang blue stuff is and seeing how we can either help it get out of here faster or maybe just get rid of it entirely.
Build a nuke.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. Can this stuff... Okay, hold on. Now listen here. Yes.
Calm down. Think about this rationally.
Break this book.
I can
Thinking-
help you identify it. I would need a few things from you.
Okay.
First of which being a netherite hoe, so I can properly gather a sample.
Okay.
Of course. Not for anything else. Of course.
Why does...
No, absolutely no other motivation.
Yeah.
Okay,
definitely
okay.
not also a reward for my
something else, yeah.
service.
Yeah, well, we're definitely not planning on building the world's biggest wheat farm the server's ever seen. Oh no.
Why would you do
That was such an evil laugh. What?
What's wrong with the? What's wrong with the?
There's nothing wrong with the wheat
That was
farm. I
so
thought there was nothing wrong with it until I heard like...
Wait, Puff, where are you? Puff,
Um,
I say we start running. You know what? Today I was gonna have a nice vibe day where I go build wheat, but I guess if you need me to help with
Build
some
wheat.
experiments. Also, why is he running at me with a sword? Okay, this way.
Well, how else is he gonna protect himself?
You make a fair point. So come down here
Okay, I'm following you.
and water bucket clutch.
Do you
of course.
wanna hear my experiments that I've done so
we're
far?
still not on the best terms, but I'm gonna help you since I could tell that that I was in the right and you were wrong.
Okay, Connor.
So
I'm
here
gonna
to
help you because I was right.
Connor, do you want to hear the
I
experiments
say
I've
we
done
press
so
this.
No,
See?
Connor, listen.
No.
Connor, you want to know how you can help
I
me?
What?
I want you to tell me exactly how you feel right now standing on top of it.
It's a block.
Uh-huh.
It looks cool. I don't really like it, but actually, it looks. I don't really. I just think the block looks nice, but I
Mhm.
hate the implications of it.
Okay.
What's the implication of it?
That it could take over everything, and there's this weird cringe slime man that is speaking slimy with a. I don't know, Mr.
Oh,
Slimy
you're
Man.
saying- is your
My favorite
species.
lab term, cringe.
But
Okay,
see,
wait,
if
Connor.
I say we test like if we put will this spread? I want to see
Well, Connor, here's the thing: is that stuff is like, listen, look,
the dream.
Look at
SMP.
that.
I mean, what? Yeah.
look at that, and then look at that. Which one looks worse? Like more like a threat.
I don't
Yeah,
like
that.
the color
Yeah.
red. but
Nobody
it could get
does.
rid of this.
But that's the thing is that we don't know
Probably
if
like red.
What the heck? Let me
Yeah.
mute, let me mute.
we don't know if we want it to do that yet. Hold on, wait. Okay, Connor, I have a very specific question. You might not remember.
Oh, jeez.
So a couple days ago, we were sitting in there, right, and you kept on placing red stuff down. You remember that?
Yeah. I was
Okay.
experimenting.
I want you to tell me exactly what you were feeling in that moment, specifically.
I was happy because I was trying to exterminate the rodent.
Rodent?
And what makes you think it's a
Yes.
rodent?
Because, bruh, legit thing under your house started
Okay.
spreading itself. It started multiplying. And there's an egg.
Uh-huh.
He's having children. He's laying eggs.
So, but so far, the
What
only
the heck
thing-
is that?
the
Yeah, I
okay,
know.
wait. The only
Stop,
bad
I'm
thing that has
scared.
happened
Oh,
so
geez.
far, right, is there's not much bad stuff happening. It's literally just
Bro,
You know.
legit said it is taking over material. And look, I like how he said it won't spread to the Cloudlands. Legit, half of the node it's born is now blue.
well, technically he did say that it possibly could. But
Yeah,
so
but
okay,
I
wait.
thought he meant like in a month. I did expect 2 days.
So Connor, real quick. There's a very specific moment where you stopped. Okay, in that when we were placing red stuff there, there's a very specific moment where you stopped, and something happened. Do you remember what happened?
No, I was just trying to exterminate the rodent. I want there to be blue fire. Wait,
Put me
does this
through-
create blue fire?
Huh,
Wait.
It should
Br-
create blue fire.
Bring me through the entirety of what happened that situation.
What
Like,
do
what
you mean
happened that day.
Okay. First
Front
of
to-
all,
front to
I saw
end.
you with the little rodent man.
Okay.
And then I
Mhm.
was like, I'm gonna go. I heard he doesn't like red stuff, so I placed red stuff to make him angry.
Mhm.
That's it. Nothing else. I wanted
Why
to
not
get rid of it. And I thought
redstone?
the
Why
best
not red wool?
because
Why not
because he
red
doesn't
concrete?
like it, and I thought maybe he would move out if I placed a lot.
Okay. I have. That's all I need from you.
Okay.
I think.
I say we start destroying this. Who
Hey,
agrees?
Connor. I do have one
tear
more
it
question.
down.
I have one. No. Connor, no.
The trees.
Connor, don't.
Team trees are more like team burn.
Connor, I have another question for
I
you.
can't burn down these trees.
Yeah, fire spread's not on. I have another question for you.
Bro, I'm gonna have a word with boss. Continue.
I've forgotten the question.
How can I
Tell
start
me.
forest fires like this?
I know how many. He should turn on team.
Okay,
Unpopular
okay. I
opinion.
know a good way to get rid of this peacefully, or make it look like a mistake at least. If
Okay,
that
power,
is
power.
another egg, and there is something else that could come out of it, we should host a gender reveal party.
Burn it
Oh my
down!
God.
You're great. Well, you're so smart, Clam.
Oh wait,
Never
that'll
thought
burn
of
down
it.
the
Make an
Cloudlands.
omelet.
I don't know if I like that.
Yeah.
Make an
See, I never
a
really
gender
put the
review, and we could have
cloud-
omelet for breakfast.
I didn't put the
Omelet.
Cloudlands into consideration. I'm just talking about exterminating something.
Well,
I mean,
okay,
bringing
here's the thing.
new life
We're
into
not-
the world.
We're not necessarily looking for extermination at this point, right? We're
Oh,
looking
I'm an
for.
exterminator.
Just wanna see
Oh,
what it
Connor,
is.
I know my
Can
question
get-
for you.
Can I,
Connor.
Can I live in my house again? Because
Actually,
I
it's a
was
Connor.
right
Wait,
about
hold
the
on,
stuff
Connor.
from I still
This is a
ban it.
question for you and Clam combined.
Okay.
How entirely
with Clam.
sure? How entirely sure are how? Okay, are you 100% sure that you're 100% human?
Me?
No, Clam. I ask you because you've known him since he
I'm
was,
100%
very
sure.
small.
Because
I wanna
when
know-
I look at myself, I say, look at me. Human. I'm not a dog.
So you're
There, Clam.
That-
Connor.
that's
Stop being a
50% dog.
gremlin.
Huh?
Stop
I'm
being
not
a gremlin.
I'm not. I'm gonna. I'm not.
Connor, so she might not know.
Zap,
Well-
you are half dog though. We could all agree with this.
Oh, Zap's not entirely human. We know that for
Dog,
sure.
but You have knockback. You have.
Yeah.
Well, here, what
Yeah,
I'm
they
wondering
have
is,
to, you can't long live
this
the king,
is-
me.
there's.
Long live
Oh!
the queen.
How do you that go so far? Freaking tennis ball. Freaking tennis
Boing.
ball. That's
She's
really
not wearing
impressive.
armor. She's very light.
That's really messed up.
She's called Cloud for a reason.
I
It's
hate
true. Okay. Clam, do you agree with Connor on that? It's purely scientific. I need to
Zap, what
know
if we go
for
commit some war?
because of
Zap,
Agree with
Ant.
Connor on what
we should
crime
go pay
part.
war crimes. Yeah, you see that egg? Yeah, you
Connor,
hungry?
shut up.
Yeah. You hungry?
Clam, what are you
Omelet
saying?
Time, get the frying pan.
I can't reach it.
What? The entire yard. Puff, how are you not okay with this?
Hold on, Connor.
It's
Wait,
like-
hold on, Connor. I need to hear Clam. Connor, I need to hear Clam for a second.
You see?
Clam,
Oh, I guess I'll shut up.
Clam.
I wouldn't know if he were anything else. I haven't really done tests on him. to
Well, I'm
Yeah,
not.
you are
I
the
wasn't. I
target.
mean, If-
Well, that's the
'cause
target employee, you got me.
we were young, so I'm wondering like, has he
Zach,
ever
where you
shown
going?
anything? Because if he hasn't,
He's never,
it's
no,
Why are you
he's
digging
never
down?
shown anything
Hold.
other than human traits.
okay. That makes it a little bit more complicated.
Up there. No,
It's fine.
Zap,
It's fine.
I hate you.
I'm hungry.
Why is that?
Hungry.
I still
Nom
can't
nom
reach.
time.
Shouldn't that be good
Mm.
news? Shouldn't it be
It's
good
well,
news?
I mean, obviously, like Connor being human, it's not like if Connor wasn't human, like I wouldn't mind it. So technically speaking, Connor not being
Puff
Connor
isn't
being
racist, you heard it here first.
non-human in this case
isn't
would have been the
racist.
good news.
Nom 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 nom.
Why? That
We need the
isn't
frying
something.
pan. Help me, Zap.
So-
Zap, get the Zap. Look at this.
leave it alone.
In. Push it in.
Push it in.
Push it in.
I'll
Get
get
to
on
the
the
other
other
side.
Connor, leave it. You're setting the house on fire.
Nah.
Fire spreads off, like you said.
Yeah, but that doesn't. That's not the reason why.
Stop
Get in
going
me fire. Omelet
broke.
time.
bad.
Oh,
I just got a
I'm allowed to
message from
hit you
Dank
without-
Toasters.
Yeah, he said
Oh.
yo.
do not message him back. Very dangerous. Very dangerous.
Why?
No, that's a joke. I don't know.
This is a very.
Oh, you messed
what
up.
the hell?
I already
Okay,
said
so
hi.
Puff, what is your host deal?
So in this case, Connor being non-human would have been the good news.
Why?
How would that be good?
I don't get that.
The reason for that is because up until this point,
You could get
and
an ancestry.me test.
Are you okay? Connor?
Ancestry.
Ancestry.me?
Ancestry. I don't know what it's called.
It's
Okay?
just .com. It's a commercial site.
It's a .com, Connor. Get it right.
Okay, I'm so sorry.
It's actually very
It's a
fun.
doc
I
line.
love looking at that.
Blow up that house.
Anyways,
with the
anyways,
elevator.
Clam.
It's
So
kind of a nice
the
house.
reason why Connor being non-human in this case would have been the good news is because, as far as we can tell right now, the only things affected by this thing are non-humans, including people like Zap and,
But have I been affected? I don't think I have.
well,
I'm gonna open an Olive Garden.
You know, being a furry doesn't make you non-human.
I think
it
does,
literally
though.
does.
Zap. What are you
Wait,
doing with
wait, what
pistons,
did you-
Zap?
wait,
Zap,
did
what are you
say?
doing with pistons?
What did you say? I heard you say something.
What is happening? Anyways,
Don't look at the egg.
I
What
have-
are you saying?
I have-
What's this noise you're making? What?
I have found significant
Are you
evidence that
talking- he's talking to
Connor
the egg,
may
guys.
be
I
affected
hear a
by
weird
this.
noise coming from
Damn
it,
it.
and it's scaring me. It's
What
like,
is the
"Uh,
noise?
Oh,
Puff, Puff,
Clam.
get your book out. Puff.
Okay.
Zap is hearing noises from the egg. Go.
He's
go,
just
go
gonna
get your
tell me to
book.
curse or something.
He's gonna put Tommy in it. You already would curse. That's the funny
No, like
thing.
I'm
That's
like,
true.
hearing weird noises.
Okay, what do
Yeah,
they sound
Puff.
like?
Puff, say a cuss word right now. Go.
Like it doesn't sound like words. I just hear like
No,
noises.
you
and I
literally
don't
say
know
it
where
all
they're
the
coming
time.
from.
You're just so racist all the you told me not to talk
Okay,
about
wait,
that
wait.
anymore. Okay.
Alright, egg,
Auditory.
talk to me. Talk to me, or else you get the pistons.
Wait,
Kinda-
Zap, would
kinda
you say
threat.
you're half human?
I said I am a human. Being a
He's
furry
in
doesn't
denial.
mean
He's
not.
in
Oh, so you
denial.
just dress up.
I don't even dress up. I look like a perfectly normal person.
You had whiskers the other day.
Normal.
Zap your profile picture. It screwed it. It's in freaking Discord. You still have a furry profile picture.
It's
Zap,
literally just a
Zap, I want
Pokemon.
you to be 100%
I'm
honest with me.
freaking
Are you
out of
half
budget for,
human
like,
or
2
are you
years now.
fully human?
I am fully human, to my knowledge.
What is he wearing? What are you wearing?
It was
it-
dressed
What
up
are
like
you
a
doing
cowboy
up
at
there?
the club.
That's great.
You
honey.
can hear my dog in the background, I think.
You can.
Like it sounded like it was coming from Minecraft just before I could hear the dog.
Okay.
What did the egg say to you?
It said what it said. It was like,
That's
Oh, so it's
a
not-
word. That's he probably is gonna vomit.
Are you
It
sure
is
you're
an
not
egg.
just
I
like,
don't
yeah,
know
are
if
you
it's
Wait, I
sure?
just thought
English
it's Puff.
specifically,
Didn't you get
Connor.
ant out by breaking open the egg? What if we just break open the egg?
Well, I mean, do we really think that getting whatever's in there out right now would be a good idea?
Or should we
Yes, it
experiment?
No, no, no,
Oh,
no, no,
you
no,
know,
no.
Only do it if Puff. Only do it if Puff wants us to.
Yeah, yeah. I don't think
I've already caused enough trouble, apparently.
Zap, I don't know what contraption you're making right now, but Zap, here, let me tell you. You're gonna be doing a lot of that. You're gonna.
We're gonna
you're-
make it thick.
Look at me. Yeah, inspiration.
Inspiration.
You guys both just looked at me like little kids, like looking to their mom, like, is it okay if I do this?
I'll put the thing in the thing, and then the thing
Put
will
the thing in
happen.
the thing. You know, I'm
Listen.
an experiment. Look, look. I'm gonna build another egg on
Connor,
top.
we can use you as an experiment other ways. You really don't have to be doing
Okay,
this.
fine,
And we
fine.
can
Okay,
put
what do you mean
in the
use me
egg,
as
and we
experiment?
can see what its taste is in humanity. If it thinks you're cool, then we'll
True.
know it's
Clam,
good.
Clam, we have something for you to do. Get it in the egg.
No, clam will never get in the egg. The clam,
And
the
in
egg.
In the egg.
I have common sense, excuse you.
I don't.
It's
Let
true.
me go in.
I know.
Puff, do I have permission to go in the egg?
No, you both should get away
Do I
from
have
it.
permission to go in
Do
the
It's
I
egg?
have
volatile.
Permission to
Do
deform
I pull the
itself.
trigger?
No.
Pull the trigger.
We're going
Both of you
to
should get down right now,
deform
'cause
it. It is
Zap,
going
I
to
have a
have
problem-
birth
Zap,
Zap.
pull the trigger.
Zap,
It
get
is
down. I have a
going to have
proposition
birth
for you.
defects,
I have a
Puff.
job offer for you.
It's gonna have birth defects.
Oh
It's
my
gonna have birth
god.
defects, Puff.
Hey, Puff, what kind of experiments do you want me to do?
It's
Since
the birth
apparently I
defect
don't
maker.
matter to you, and you just want me to go and have pain.
Connor,
so what
of
do you want me
course
to
you
do?
matter to me.
What do you want me
Reasonable.
to do? Let's get through that.
Well,
So-
Ow.
Long, yeah, reverse psychology.
Reverse psychology.
Zap, we have a job for you if you'd like to come down as well.
I'll do the
No.
job.
Well,
I
it's a
get it.
job for
I
both of
call
you.
them.
You both have
The
jobs.
birth
Me and
defect
Zap are
maker
best
there
friends.
just in
Zap's
case
now
we
my
need it.
best friend on the server. Since you and Boss both of me, Zap and Clam are my best friends on this server.
Alright,
now, so
best
you
friend,
left-
your first job is
I'm
to
so
get
glad-
me full netherite.
I'm so glad I was your second thought.
She's in the water.
And you no no.
Hey, long live the king!
Hey,
Finally.
wait,
Okay,
what the
wait.
frick am I? Okay, I'm
Finally.
scared.
Okay, so here's what I'm
Hey,
thinking.
what's your little thing you want
Connor,
to do?
I have found sufficient evidence that you are affected by this thing. I know you don't think you are, but I have found personal evidence from watching
Hey, then
you.
what do you want me to do then? I'll
We-
get all naked. What do you want me to do?
No, you don't have to do that.
Birth defects. That is
I
evidence.
have a
that
suit on.
wasn't
I mean my
omelet.
armor. You disgusting.
Okay, Connor. So my proposition for you is that we want to see how far we can push it. Oh,
Jesus, that almost
Zap!
killed me. That was very close.
Boing.
Okay, Pop,
Connor's
I'm
an
down
animal.
here.
here,
what do you-
here.
Hurry now.
Don't call me.
He's in
I
the
just said
water.
we're
There you
best
go.
friends. What do you? This is bullying.
Zap. Oh,
I,
Hate it here.
okay, Pop. What do you want?
so we both messed up that time.
we did.
Oh.
What do you want to say?
So I want to see how far we can push this thing with you because you're affected by it, whether you think you are or
I'm
not.
kind of scared.
Don't worry, you would never get hurt. I would never hurt you during this.
You literally did. You
did just
first of all.
exile.
Emotionally?
To be fair.
Kinda
I don't
did.
think family matters.
Sorry, you.
much
I
in
mean,
this
oh, you
game.
evicted me. Oh, it's so much. Okay.
You did
I would
just, like,
never-
try
I
to
would
make
never
him home.
physically
Okay,
hurt you
Puffy.
on purpose, Connor.
Puffy, what will they do?
No! That is the
What's
worst
the
timeline.
experiment?
There's a couple experiments. We're gonna wait until we build a facility, though. We just want to let you know in advance that we want to use you.
That's
That
very
is
funny.
And Zap!
disgusting.
Zap,
I
That-
want to use you.
we want you to
I
help us
want you
use
to be-
Connor.
Well, that would
I am
be
a
funny.
minor.
I
I'm a
question the
minor.
morality of this.
Yeah.
He is
You're all
like 12.
minors.
It's
I'm
been
not.
years. It's been years.
It's been
since
20 years and he's still 12. I don't know how he does it. I just don't understand.
eternal youth. Even I have it corrected, yet this guy has. Can't.
It's
stand
true.
this.
So,
It's
Zap,
all
I'd like to offer you a position
ultimate
within our
baby.
facility when it's built to help us experiment on this thing and see
Hey, then go
whether
build
it's
it.
as
Go
dangerous as we
build-
think it is.
I'll
Is it
accept
built?
the
No, you
position
failed.
It is
if
not
you
built
let me
yet.
Give it a birth defect.
Zap, please.
Given the-
I just really want to see what happens if I give it a birth defect.
It's literally nothing's.
Experimenting.
I don't think a single thing's going to happen. Unless.
then
Then let him do it.
Well, Zap,
Let's-
think about it
let's
this
figure
way.
out.
Nothing might happen,
Do
but
it.
everything could happen.
Exactly, we'll never know.
Gambling. Yeah, I was gonna make a casino. I like those
Schrodinger's
odds.
Blue
Press
egg.
the button.
Schrodinger's omelet. It
No,
is terrible
no,
and it isn't
it's not
terrible until we give it a birth defect.
Why'd
This
you
is
say
the
I
worst
like the
timeline.
mountain?
Oh,
Hide the
whoops.
mountain.
That was supposed to be a message.
Who are you talking to about mountains?
My fellow mountain connoisseur.
That doesn't. Okay, fair enough. So,
Okay.
Zap, pull the trigger.
Birth defect?
Yes.
So, Clam,
Yes.
my question for you is:
Yes.
is this inhumane?
Fun.
Kinda, yeah. Obviously.
Do you
We've
think I would?
infiltrated
I would
the
never.
egg.
Listen. Here's the thing. The reason why I think it's not inhumane is because I would never hurt Connor physically on purpose.
Mentally,
That's
yes.
not what
Mentally,
that
yes.
means.
Mentally, 100%.
It is 100% humane because he will not get hurt during this.
First
Physically.
defect.
Okay,
First
I have a
defect.
feeling I might lose a can in life soon, Shannon.
You would never. Connor. I would never make you lose a can in life.
Look at it.
That's
Ever.
no
Look at it.
for-
It's
that's
all
not
awkward
foreshadowing.
looking. That's not how the egg is supposed to look. Look at it.
Awkward
It's
egg.
beautiful. See,
Okay,
if there
Zap.
was
I'm
something
glad you.
terrible
I'm glad you
inside-
found so much joy in that. Would you like to work
if
with
if
us?
there was something terrible inside, then it's
got
probably like
It's probably worse now.
Yeah.
You're right.
it's probably dead now.
Well, or
I'm gonna
worse.
Find the corpse of like
Warp.
a super villain.
Zap, if a thing comes out of that thing, the first thing it's gonna go after is you now.
Hey, what? So
I'm
who?
gonna try and.
What
cure
if it's
birth
just
defect.
another ant?
Well, I mean,
I
in the
hope
case
it's
of Ant's pretty tame when it comes to passively just
guys?
doing stuff. Yes.
Yeah.
There's a dude asking me to join something. Do I
What-
do it?
No. Especially, wait, what's it? What's their name?
Dank?
No.
Don't. Nope. Don't.
No.
Don't.
No.
Why?
Block and reported.
Why?
No.
Nope.
Oh, I didn't just
No.
step on the crop. so
Why?
out.
I
Nope.
don't know. Puff saying no, so I'm gonna guess no.
Is he like rude or something?
Why
No,
did
no,
you
no,
ask
no.
him to join
I
it?
had listen. I'll give you all the context you need. He was banned from the Cloudlands until he bothered me so much that I unbanned him.
Oh.
He wants me to join something.
What is it called? What are 64
World
crafting
domination.
tables?
Invincibility. Connor just discovered invincibility.
He
I
wants-
did. Don't
Good
do
job,
climb,
Connor.
climb that for later. Don't worry.
Yeah.
he wants
Do not.
world
I mean, you can join
domination.
it if you'd really like.
World
But-
domination.
Climb.
Ooh.
He wants to give me a piercing 4 crossbow. It's kind of a shit deal.
That is such a
Yeah.
bad
Join
deal.
dominate.
Clam, and
Your
together
strength
you'll
depends.
have a piercing 4 crossbow.
Oh my.
Uh
Yeah, I know how to get to your heart. I'll give you some weed.
oh. What? I need food.
He's like, so what do you say? I'm just gonna say, I'm kind of bored right now.
But I'm kind of bored. Kinda
There's
bored.
no
Maybe
food.
piercing 5 I would do it. Before, not enough.
I'm sobbing. I'm so
So
hungry.
who's gonna create this? I'm gonna sell my armor just in the house. What did he say?
He said, is that a yes?
I mean, at least he's
Is that a
trying.
yes?
I don't know.
Is
Am
that-
I?
No.
I mean,
no,
you can
the
join
answer
if you'd
is
really
no.
like to.
The
No,
answer is no.
I
Are there
forbid you.
strings attached? Am I about to get like kicked out of
Oh,
Yeah,
there's 100% strings
probably.
attached.
There is definitely strings attached.
Honestly, if you're talking to people outside the group of like me, Ella, Zap, and Sunny, they're probably hacking.
Oh.
Everyone that isn't us is a hacker.
It's true. I'm gonna get some angry DMs. I don't agree with what.
We're gonna get so many angry DMs. It's gonna be great.
All your viewers just unfollow. Block,
Hello, Dantes.
notice off.
Oh wait, I can do this. Hello, Dantes. Now they can't hear me, but you
You
can.
just said I could do this, and then it just went. Bah.
Yes. He can't hear me. None of them can hear me. I can mute myself without leaving. It's great.
This is hella sketchy. And
I
it
am
took me
back.
Forever to type a response.
What? He says, okay,
I said I
have
can
two
do this.
guns pointed
I
on
said I
your
can
head
do this
right
because
now.
my mic
I got 2 guns.
my mic has
You
a
have
tap
1
muter
head.
now.
How many guns
said-
does it take?
You need to know.
So back to the
Math.
topic. I'd say
American.
sorry.
that
The-
dog
the
is
laboratory
trained.
will
I
be
love
done
this. I
soon.
love this place.
the facility will be done soon. We're gonna build it out of a couple things.
So who's gonna make the facility?
It's gonna be probably majority me and Sunny. Because we kind of already have an idea for what we want it to look like. Connor, you don't. I will say this: you don't have to stay there 24/7. But if an experiment goes bad, thank you, Zap.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
I'm gonna
I
get
no
you.
longer
You're
want you as a
really
lab
now.
assistant.
No, you're not.
Oh, Creeper!
Oh,
That did
Where am
not
I?
work
How
the
are
way
you
I thought
not
it would.
dead?
I teleported back, Connor.
Yeah, why are you trying to kill me?
I'm gonna play
supposed
How
back
do
to-
I
use
get
it.
back up?
I'm the scientist, man. You need me.
That counted as a cannon death.
Why is
just
this
had
my
a cannon death.
home?
Oh,
I just did
wait,
slash home and
no,
teleport
no,
me over
really,
I'm on
here.
half a heart. I'm on half a heart, and I have
Do it.
61 levels.
Do it.
Well, I guess we'll
Do
see.
it, Connor.
Get
Leave me
away from my
alone.
blade, then.
No, leave me alone.
I'll do it.
Get away from my blade, then.
I will cannon
oh.
kill Puff if you try this.
Oh, frick.
You would never.
Exactly. That's what I thought.
Why am I always the one that's used in this?
That's.
I'm always the one
It's
who's
easy, dude.
bargained.
You don't
So,
like
Puff,
to
is
get
that
armored
everything
up,
you
so
need?
it's
Puff,
easy.
is that everything you need?
Well, here, what I was saying was, you don't, like I said, you don't have to stay in the laboratory 24/7. You can free roam if you'd like. If there's a specific experiment where I say that I feel like it wouldn't be safe if we let you out of there, you might have to stay in there.
Yeah, we perform inhumane
How
experiments.
No.
long until this certain
Future.
experiment happens?
Well, it's going to be multiple experiments, but it's probably going to be. We're going to be
Inhumane
building it,
experiments?
and it's probably going to be like maybe a couple days, because we got to build the facility first.
You want iron blocks to build it with? To be like.
We're building it, yeah, we're building it out of like, probably like iron, quartz,
What?
obsidian.
This
What?
guy's. I was like, I'm very hesitant to join this because he was like, "Oh, there are 2 other members," and I was like, "Well, who are they?" And they're 2 people I've never heard of.
Yeah,
Nice.
You shouldn't. That might
Yeah,
not
you
be
know,
a smart
I have
choice.
a small
I kind of
theory
want
for
to.
You kinda
Wait,
wanna
who
find
are
out
who are the
what's
2
going
other
on.
members?
I did too.
Clam.
You,
Don't.
you could
Clam,
just
clam.
do that, take it
Kind
over
of
from
my
within,
IP
and give it
snatched,
to
not gonna
Flatlands.
lie.
Who are the 2 other members?
Joe, Devi, and
Don't get.
Oh
Zen-
god, Joe Devi.
Joe
Oh, yeah.
Devi.
That is
Joe
a
Devi.
bad group.
Really?
You gotta run. You gotta go.
Why are they bad?
That is a group of no goods.
Why?
They have not had a great track record.
Joe Devi. He probably
You
has
can't
bad
say it
Okay.
on stream.
Oh.
Why?
People get angry DMs.
I'm gonna give Zap an angry DM.
Oh,
He always
really?
gets
I'm
angry.
gonna get DMs.
I
Don't.
DMs. What the hell is going on?
I've never
Zap, you
had
have a
one.
wife. Stop
Oh, I
this.
no longer have friends. So that's what I say. I say friends disappoint me. That's what I say. For
I don't have friends. They disappoint me.
They just. That's like what? Oh my god. Like, that's-
Are you okay?
Well,
Is that
you know,
just-
I'm gonna.
You can go.
Yeah, well,
I think
Puff, is
I
that
think
everything you need?
yes.
I told him my my better judgment, aka my friends say I shouldn't, so we'll see.
Wonderful. So
He
now
just says,
so
I
now
think-
we
I just won't
So
take
we'll
no as
see.
an answer.
I think
Puff, is that everything you need?
one more thing, Clam. I think if the experiments go right, like it should be like
You said one set. Okay, fair enough.
Guys, I found a lead. I found a lead.
wait, huh?
Found a lead. That's great, honey.
I found evidence.
Where?
Of what? I don't know, but I found evidence.
Oh, it's probably a dead llama.
Look at this. This is
That's
an
not
egg.
good.
That's
Okay.
an egg. Coincidence? I think not.
I
One
think
of those
egg.
things are full of chickens. And when they explode, the whole server will be full of chickens.
That would be a very bad
Everyone.
case scenario.
Well,
Everyone
Puff, you
will
have-
have to
Puff,
bow
you
down
have,
to their poultry overlords.
For sure.
So, Puff, what did you want to tell Clam?
Well, I wanna. Okay, so listen. So the emotionally, Clam,
It's like a
whatever.
dunk tank.
But the thing is, I know that Clam's a pretty smart person. I wanna get moral, I guess. Morally, should I be doing this?
How many more
Will I get hurt? Will I get you hurt? Just the basics. Am I gonna end the server? I wouldn't want that to happen.
Trust me, Puff. You couldn't hurt me if you wanted to.
Well, I wasn't really talking about you.
Me. You talked
You
about
asked,
me.
am I gonna get you hurt? And I responded
I think I was talking to.
like you were asking me.
Actually,
you
I
talked
think.
about how she could accidentally do
Clam,
an
listen, don't
experiment, it
worry.
goes wrong,
I wouldn't be
Freddy's
worried about
favorite
hurting you
person
anyways.
Maybe we'll turn Connor into a poultry.
True. We could
And
turn
then
Connor
we
into a
can cook
chicken.
Don't cook me. No, I do not like
Delicious.
these timelines.
No, I would not be
Who's
worried
writing
about.
the script?
I would not be.
I'm just gonna steal your drugs.
No, don't steal
Why
our
is
drugs.
It's Sam Nook. Oh my god.
Don't steal our drugs. Give me our drugs back.
Wait.
What drugs?
So is that all you?
Okay, wait,
needed,
no.
Puff?
That is
No.
weird.
Clam,
That's
I'm not worried about hurting you. I want to know your opinion on if this could hurt Connor
looking for
and the
more
negative
eggs.
connotations
I
of
need more
that.
eggs. You guys have any eggs that I can egg?
Stop stealing our
Hello?
eggs.
I need the eggs.
Okay, so what? Okay.
Where did Clam?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Clam? Why is my name that? Who changed my name?
Emg.
How do you even say that?
Gotta
You
hit
don't
the
like the
dog
name?
off.
Why? Okay,
So,
Clam.
Do you think what Puff's doing is a
Yes.
good idea? That's what she's trying to say.
Yes.
Well, I'd like to be there for all of your experiments if I can, or at least to know of them.
Zap, stop! Why? Zap!
There's always the chance that you can promise me now they're going to be humane, but in the future they could change.
Well, I mean,
That
I don't know if I'd trust you around, experiments and
See,
stuff like
Clam,
that.
Clam,
Around.
progression cannot stop for anything. If it means turning Connor into a poultry, that's a risk we have to take.
Sometimes
fair
that's just
point
where our
there.
technological advances go to.
Zap, I prefer bread anyway.
See,
That is
see,
true.
It's fine. You prefer
That's
bread
not
to
what that
Connor, it's
means.
alright. It's
Okay.
alright.
So,
So-
but hold on.
That's not
So
what I meant.
here's what I'm wondering.
Three.
The thing is,
Okay.
I know personally that I am capable of doing this.
Wait.
I guess I'm
Really?
asking you because I want to know one that because you know you've been around the block. This is
Makes
not
sense,
going to hurt
makes sense.
Connor, and two, you're not going to interfere in this.
My questions are,
You don't
why
want
are we
me to-
using human test subjects? Isn't it usually like monkeys and rats?
Well,
that
we
are
don't
used?
really have monkeys and rats, so humans it
We can
is.
make monkeys and rats.
Yeah, but we're not testing the validity on rats and monkeys because we know that it affects animals, like
Monkey.
ant.
Well, if we know it affects Connor,
The-
why are we trying to stuff Connor into it? Also, I don't.
Well,
know if you
because
know if
I
you
want to
know
see.
about it.
Here's the
I
thing.
can.
I want to see
Totally.
how it affects Connor.
That's so nice of you, Puff.
You're welcome. You're
Well,
welcome.
we don't have to test on Connor. We can also find like other non-human.
Well, but so far we haven't found another human who's affected by it. That's the only reason why. Why is Pink
Fine, you know,
Toaster's here?
I agree.
Why
if
is he just
Clam
jumping on
agrees.
all my stuff? Get out of here.
I don't believe I could agree if you don't give me some level of control here.
You want control over
Tried
it?
my hardest.
Not in the way that you're worried.
Pink Toaster is here.
Are you sure?
Very Toaster.
I'll be right back.
Right.
Listen,
By
I know that you might be a little worried. I wouldn't have anything to worry about. I came to you because I know that morally, you know, you're a little skewed, but I think I do value your opinion when it comes to stuff like this.
Okay.
So when the first experiment happens, here, how about this? The first experiment, who is lighting stuff on fire?
Gun. He has a gun. Dank has a gun. He's American.
Why is Dank even here?
Why is
When the
he-
first experiment happens, Clam, I'll let you know. And we can see how that goes.
We can jump him. We can kill him together, Puff. We can eat him. We can take
Dude,
him.
I have a diamond hoe.
We can take him, Puff.
He has netherite.
We can take him, Puff.
You asked me at the beginning if I could help you identify this thing, right? I can help you
Yes.
identify it.
I do want you, because the thing is, like, I honestly could use all hands on deck here.
That's something I don't like.
Puff, if we're not gonna take him, I need that sword back, please.
Here, where are you?
Puff, could you come here for a second?
Yeah, where are you?
My house. Just TP.
Okay.
Hello, I've returned. What are you guys up to?
Oh, we're
Hello,
discussing
Connor.
how to kill you in the most brutal of ways.
No, we're
Connor,
not. I
would you
promise
like
we're
to
not.
TP to me so you can see something that I'm not too fond of?
Okay.
Why is this here? It's over there, so why is it here? Sorry.
Oh, 'cause it's
I don't
over
know.
there. It's
The
fine.
the air.
You know I
maybe?
wouldn't spread this stupid stuff.
Well, why is it coming over to me?
Does anyone have a
Oh
second?
shoot, is your house this
Stupid,
way?
It's spreading over the whole server and it's gonna take over everything, okay? That's why
Does
we should
anyone
just go and
have self-checks?
exterminate it.
We could take a sample of it.
Clam,
That actually is
you
a
know what
little
it could do to
worrying,
your
because that's
wheat
where the
farm.
Cloudland stops.
My wheat farm.
What if it gets to your wheat farm?
Is that netherrack beneath it?
Clam, listen, I don't listen. I'll talk to
You
Ant
don't
about
have to
this,
break it.
alright? It won't
What if
it
it
won't
corrupts your wheat farm, Clam?
Connor, shut up!
Ow.
Oh,
There's a
down
cave
here?
under here.
Oh.
This is netherrack.
This is netherrack. I'm so proud.
Yeah, it's just netherrack.
There's two of them. It's just blue netherrack.
It's blue netherrack.
So what
Yeah,
do we
but
do with it then?
Blue.
Listen, Clam,
And it's
It's-
by your area.
Clam, listen, it's not I'll figure this out. It's not gonna spread any further than it has. Because I know
Well, you say that, but how did this get here if it's not gonna spread?
well, I didn't know it was gonna spread this far.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
It's like, just because I said so, it's not gonna spread. The forest.
No,
is
I
made
can
to
I have
not
I have
obey.
I can
It
talk
will
to
not
Ant about it. I
spread.
can talk to him and he
Spread.
can figure it out. Ooh, that looks
Okay.
nice.
For now, I'm gonna
Maybe we shouldn't destroy it yet. You know, what if we put some water on
What
top
if
of
we
it
put
and
like
see what happens?
glass around that area?
It's not
and
affected by
glass
water,
around
I
the
tried
house
it.
And just quarantine it.
Yeah, it
See,
doesn't
but
do
that's not
anything. We'll still keep
even-
it there just in case.
That's not
What about
even the main
lava?
stuff.
considering
Yes.
it comes from the Nether, I don't think lava is going to change much.
Yeah, believe me, I've done enough
believe
experiments
you
on
can
this to know it's not
freeze it and
affected by
kill it with
fire or
frost.
hot things.
So then, what's our Puff? If I did this experiment, do you think it could
Doesn't
help
more
the
knocked out
server?
than me.
To be honest,
Buffering
Connor,
this virus.
the
spreading
only
more
reason
than
why I
it is.
haven't gotten rid of this thing yet is because Ant says zap. He's a little
I didn't know
menace.
he says that. I
He
didn't know
says,
he says that.
okay, he says,
Hit him.
what was I saying?
The only reason you haven't gotten rid of it.
Oh, the only reason I haven't gotten rid of
is
it,
because of Ant.
Ant says
You're a
it's not. Oh, wait, hold on. Now listen a second. Actually, that's not illegal, so it's fine. So when it comes down to what Ant has said about it, right? It's not just an invasive species. It's not invading. It's running, and that's the only reason why I feel like we have to take it with stride. You know, I want to help it. I just don't want the help of it
What is it
to
running from?
hurt
then?
everyone. Well, that's what we're trying to figure out.
You're
We
not
don't know.
supposed to help invasive species. They
Yeah.
like set up the balance of, you know.
I say we
nature.
go and destroy this thing.
I say we eat it for breakfast.
Yeah.
Y'all are
We
menaces.
don't know how it tastes. Somebody needs to find out. I'm gonna.
Clam,
keep
it could
sampling.
destroy your
You're gonna
wheat
take a bite
farm.
out of
could
it? You might die,
Clam,
Zap.
what if it infects all of the wheat and you can no longer give out bread?
This is for science, Puff.
It's not
People
gonna
had
do
to
that.
Find out what was edible and what
Clam,
wasn't somehow.
What if it infects all of the wheat?
Yeah, it's called using your five senses, Zap. If it smells bad, you
would
don't eat it.
You would destroy every
Okay,
food.
stinky cheese.
Cavemen were eating stinky cheese, Zap. That's not how they found out that stinky cheese was edible.
Okay,
Not even nature messes with me, Connor. It's fine.
Fish.
okay, but there is kind of, a
Are fish
block.
unedible because they smell like shit?
They're animals. You can eat virtually any animal.
No, a lot of animals are poisonous, Puff.
Yeah,
You're
but
not
that's like
supposed to eat
smaller
those
ones,
animals.
like various amounts of frogs and insects.
No, there's bigger animals that
Okay,
are
then
poisonous.
can me and Clam go and maybe are we done with everything we need?
Yeah,
Can't
I
fit
think
it in
we're
my
done
mouth.
here.
It's too big.
Okay.
It can't fit.
Clam, nothing's gonna happen to your thing.
Alright.
Mm.
Zap, this doesn't look good.
Yeah, Puff, it's not edible. Physics say it isn't.
Well,
Physics say you can't put this in your mouth.
that's. I think that's a good thing.
I think that's a very bad thing.
Why?
We have a sample of this.
I do.
Do we have any silk touch stuff we could maybe collect?
I'm not sure. Sunny's just zonking over there, though. Oh, he wanted to make it day. Oh. Listen, Zach. Let me show you where the site of our thing is going to be. So, we're making this facility, and we don't want it to be too far from the renewable source, which is right here. So, we are making the lab within the mountain over there, directly across from us.
You know, we could try to quarantine this area like with glass.
But the
Those
thing
stuff
is,
can't really go through glass.
if you're fighting a battle, right, and you need energy, and someone goes, no, I don't think I'll feed you, and you can't eat, then how do you win that battle? Why are there like 15 Endermen over here?
You know, why are we assuming that this is something we want to help? This is
Well,
like the Enderman's Cove. Look at all these blocks.
I
in
know,
this
dude. Robin brought me over here, and he was like, "These were all placed by Endermen," and I was like, "What? Why are they doing that?"
They're trying to build a base. Something terrible. is
Oh,
coming.
they're trying to build a little house. We gotta leave them.
It's not a little house. They're trying to build
It's
a fortress
adorable.
for protection. For
Adorable.
protection, Puff. They're trying to save themselves.
Adorable. So here's the thing.
You're looking at this giant invasive blob of blueness that nobody knows what the heck it is. And it looks mildly threatening, and you're just like, yeah, we should help it. We should help it take over this world.
The only reason I'm saying this is because when I hear like Zap, I mean, you remember what's like gone on in the past. I hear that something like this needs help, and I don't hesitate. You know, I don't hesitate anymore. That's just not something I do. And so when I heard that this thing is possibly running from something, I thought I might as well help it. Because as of right now, the only thing it's doing is changing the grass a little bit, you know? Like it's not hurting anybody.
Okay, somehow it's launching its grassy spores.
Yeah. That is
no way it's supposed to be doing. Like, we can contain it. We can still feed it within a contained area.
But I think it feeds on being able to grow.
Well, that's not something we want it to feed on, Puff, because if its only food source is, the world.
Yeah. Well, here, think about it this way, right, Zab? So, have you ever heard of there's a special type of fungus, right, that's found in many places in North and South America, and it's a hive mind fungus. It's yellow and it spreads, but it talks to each other. Like there has been electrical impulses taken from it to show that it's talking to another one of itself, like a mile away, and it grows. It grows like a hive mind. I think when it comes to energy, this thing needs to grow. And I think
but do you want it to grow?
But if we let it,
you're saying that for it to live, it needs to keep growing.
Right.
Do we want that for us to live or for nature to live? These trees, they need to not be eaten for them to exist. We're sacrificing
we can still use
life for Puff, if anything, it feels like this thing is trying to talk to you. It feels like you are insistent on protecting it. You don't know anything about it. You're just assuming we have to protect it.
But I'm human. It doesn't. The only human we've found that it talks to is Connor, and I'm not even 100% sure that Connor's human. You know, because the thing with
100% sure you're human.
I am 200% sure I'm human. Because if I wasn't human, then
your word isn't much in the case of suspicions.
I know
you saying you're not something doesn't clear your name.
I know, but the thing is, I can't tell Zap. I was adopted. That's it's something where I can't go and just ask my parents, who was I? Was I animal? So sure but think about it this way: if I wasn't human, then Conqueror wouldn't be human either. And I'm 80% sure he's human.
Pretty inhuman to me, if I'm gonna be honest with you.
That wasn't entirely his fault.
Yes, and it's not entirely your fault, but if you're not human,
Zap, listen, I'm human. I know I'm human. Connor, I can't prove it, because I don't know, because when you think about how do you...
Why can't you accept the fact that there is a chance? I'm not saying you aren't human, but I'm saying there is a chance. And
because that'd be insane. How could I not know, how could I think something that's wrong about myself for so long?
Okay, Connor thought that same thing.
But he might...
We're just assuming he's not human because the thing talked to him. That's
right.
We don't even have any proof of that. You jump to conclusions very quickly.
No, this is why I'm doing experiments, because I want to figure out if the thing can interact with non-humans along with humans. Because so far it seems like if Connor is 100% human, he's the first human to be able to interact with this thing. Got it.
Hello? Well, give me a sec to mute.
It's 4 o'clock right now.
I'm gonna deafen for a couple seconds just so that he can have his thing. Sunny, what do you think? You're talking like Sam Nook, crab rave noises. Sunny, give me your opinion on this thing, cause I don't know. I don't know myself. Listen, he's trying to tell me that I'm not human. I know 100% that I'm human, okay? But I guess if I'm being honest, I can't entirely just be I guess there's
my dog is eating my foot. Help!
No! Get him out of there!
Calm down.
I love dogs. I want more dogs.
He's just munching on my foot, and he jumped up into my bed. It's like this is my territory.
Aww.
Alright.
Sunny, canonically, I don't know that's Sunny.
Here's all I'm saying, Puff.
Okay.
You can't be so quick to accuse Connor of something with no proof if you can't accept that it could also apply to yourself.
You're right. I
feel like you're jumping to conclusions very quickly that we need to help this thing, that Connor isn't human, we need to do research. That's what we need to do.
Yeah. I've written a book with all the experience that I've done so far and the experience we need to hold in the future, including visual and auditory experiments that I've done. Now here's the thing.
To see what's inside the egg. There's ways of doing that.
With inside the what?
Egg.
The egg. Yeah, I think we've got to.
This is the room. What the?
Huh?
Wait, Puff, have you been over here?
Where are you?
I climbed up to the top of this little mountain thing above the blue.
Oh, yeah. No, that's Ant's house.
So Ant lived inside there. So you're talking about mushrooms with hive minds needing to grow. There is a guy named Ant. Is Ant an ant?
Well, his nickname is Ant. His real name is King.
Okay, but is he an ant?
No, he's a slime.
Are slimes a type of ant?
No, they are not. They're just slime. So technically,
Have you gone inside his house?
I have. Many a time. I found a couple times. Here's the reason why I'm suspecting that. Okay, I'm gonna let you in on something, right? Because you're gonna be experimenting with us. You might as well know. Connor, a couple days ago, me and Ant were on here. We were talking about the slime and the whatever this is. He likes to call it the creep. I guess I don't know. What the heck? Oh, it's a bee. I thought a cow just fell from the sky.
That is slowly creeping across the world. Perfectly.
It's a good name. Good name. So here's what I was thinking. Hello Raiders, thank you Classic Connor for the raid. Welcome Raiders. We're finishing this up quite recently right now. I muted without him knowing, so. Okay, I'm back.
Here's what I was thinking.
But the thing is, like, the reason why I just kind of assumed that it wasn't really me, I guess, is because Sunny does blend in. He looks right at home. Is because he Ant hears the voices, like the words of it. He can listen to it, he can talk to it like the fungus, right? Okay. I don't hear a single thing from it. It is just radio silence.
What does the fungus say, according to this one guy that lives within the fungus and probably is in charge of the fungus?
You actually probably wouldn't like to hear where he came from either.
I need to know information.
Yeah. Okay, I'll tell you about this guy. So, right, so this guy shows up under my house in an egg. Okay? It's made out of this stuff, right? And the creep was actually all around my house at one point until Connor tore it down. Because he thinks it's dangerous, which, you know, fair of him to think.
You know, for the invasive species spreading called the creep.
Yes. Well, the thing is, the reason why I feel like I have to protect it is because Ant, you know, he feels like he needs to protect it. And I don't know, I feel like he knows more than he lets on, you know? Like he's wise past his years.
A good thing, you know?
I think sometimes you've just
guy suddenly brings a infection of the world with him, knows more, but he's not gonna tell people about it.
Yeah, I guess that isn't great.
Generally, it goes until it's too late.
That isn't great.
Already spread, and then it doesn't make a difference if he tells anyone. It will already have taken over. You know, I'm looking at this. This doesn't look like an egg.
It doesn't.
It does not look like an egg.
What does it look like to you?
It looks like a seed.
Oh.
And all this stuff starting to spread out from it are roots. It's starting to implant itself into the ground.
See, Zap, here's the reason I'm, originally, I think this thing, it's not generally hurting the ecosystem. It's changing the grass a little bit, but we can still live around it, you know? And it kind of looks kind of cool, right? The thing that I'm worried about is it's changing the chemical composition of wood, which is, very, very hard to do. Look at this stuff. It's changed the grass, right? Which I kind of assumed. It's actually just gone and changed the chemical composition of wood.
See, here's the thing. trees are a living thing. Grass. Is a
Hi,
living thing.
Mason.
These
I was actually
animals
talking
are
about
living.
you yesterday.
These animals.
So good timing.
Don't know if they can. You have silk touch. You have silk touch.
I don't think I do.
Does anybody here have silk touch?
You can pick this up without silk touch.
This? Not that.
No,
this.
not that.
You have silk touch? Alright.
Oh,
can
ew.
you get us some?
Here, wait, let me put some dirt back.
My inventory's full. Let's collect a bit of this. I want to test something with the sheep.
Mason, shut up!
The sheep require the grass to feed.
We gotta talk, Mason. We haven't talked in so long, Mason.
Like, most animals eat grass. You know, that's just how they work, right?
I get that. So, Zap, here's my conclusion.
They are changing the grass. They are changing
I know.
the grass. Do we know that they can eat this? Do we know if a whole bunch of the ground gets taken over, if these things can keep feeding themselves? Do we know if normal trees can grow on this, or plants? All we know is that it has those weird trees. We don't know about any, life that's already existed here.
Zap.
Here, can you collect some more of this? I need more of this. Thank you, Sunny. This as well.
I got some.
And this over here.
Here.
Alright, so let's do some experiments.
Well, here, Zap, here. I gotta, listen. I want to keep this thing safe.
You don't know what you're keeping safe. That is
I don't, and you're right. But it's important to me. If it's important to a member of the Cloudlands, they're under my protection, like, contractually.
Okay, not the biome, or whatever this is. I think this is a biome. This is
it's a flower forest.
The person is. We can keep that area contained. We don't want it to spread everywhere.
I will talk to Ant about it. I do think that you're right. I think that until I do not have a name tag. Sorry, Connor.
Alright, science. The only thing these sheep have to eat is going to be this. If the sheep are hungry enough,
Zap.
The sheep are going to eat it, or try to. And if they physically cannot eat it, well, that's not very good.
You're right. But listen real quick. I think...
Get out of the way, please. They're trying to get to the grass. They don't want that. They're trying to come over here for something. Put cobblestone in the places where
Mason, I hate you.
Thank you. Put cobblestone in the places here so the grass can't spread.
Zap. We're gonna be experimenting on this thing. That's fine. I'm gonna talk to Ant. I do think you're right. I think we should put a border around it until we can understand, like, what it is, maybe what it's doing, why it's doing that. But I think it's difficult, Zap.
We will know if they've eaten that.
Wait, Zap, real quick. I do have a very quick question. It's not related to this. It was just a thing from a couple days ago. Do you think I'm like congruent?
Not really.
That was not as solid as I was hoping it would be.
What do you want from me? Make a giant speech of why? Like a big inspirational speech?
No, it's okay. I guess it's fine. I asked... Everybody seems to have the same reaction when I ask that.
I think it runs in the blood.
What?
I don't think any one of you guys are worse than the other.
Well, I mean, the only one blood-related is me and Congruent.
Okay. Oh wait, so you guys are siblings?
Yeah, we're twins.
Oh. You might be like Congruent then, I don't know.
Well, because the thing is, Okay, wait, listen. Everybody has the same exact reaction when I ask them. It's never a it's never a straight up like, no, you're not. It's always like, not really. But the other day, Connor said straight to my face that I'm like him.
See, I am a
and he, Zap, he knows.
Say yes or no, because I don't know.
But Connor knows, he knows what that means when he says that. Can you believe that? How he could just say that to my face?
I'm not one to just say theories are completely incorrect off the bat,
Theories? I'm not gonna get experimented on.
No, you say that, like, I can't believe Connor would say this about me. And yet, you remember Clam. We know what happened with Clam, right?
I mean, yeah, she was my mom.
Everyone was so quick to say, no, they're Clam. They cannot. No. But no one ever gave it thought. No one ever thought about it. It was just, no, they are Clam, so nothing could go wrong. And
I guess I do owe you a bit of an apology for that, huh?
It's fine. What happened, happened.
Listen, like when you it was honestly it was how brash you came about it and saying like, oh, she like, if you can call that adopting and stuff like that, like, oh, she like kidnapped you, and I was like, what? Because like literally
yes,
like
where I still don't know where Rags or freaking Rags being held over your face, common kidnapping is involved in the adoption process. I still haven't gotten a good answer on that. Or where gunshots are involved. That's also a very
well, when I had originally asked Clam, she just said it was paperwork. And I mean, if you think about it, like if that's all we knew, then how would we have known better?
See, I said that, and none of y'all, like, I brought that up to y'all, and you all.
But that's like telling someone who's colorblind, like, oh, there's this amazing color that you can't see because you're colorblind, and that's all you ever know. And it's like
hold it against you all, but I did tell you all that was the case.
You
like
did.
I said,
You did.
This is
you
why
did.
They've taken you all in, so you would believe them.
You did.
And you guys didn't believe that because you were believing them.
But I mean, what else were we supposed to do? I mean, it's our.
You were supposed to do anything else. I'm just saying, fundamentally, like I was right.
In retrospect, we probably should have, I guess, given you more thought. We just, I guess it was, we just thought like, you.
See, you guys being like that just proves my theory more. You know.
Of what?
Like, to be perfectly fair, if everyone was so quick to accept that she was she could be a bad person, then I probably would have been completely full of hot air. Like, that would have disproven things. But the fact you all were so insistent.
Yeah, I guess us just like not accepting it was a part of what ended up happening. So it technically.
So we're gonna leave these sheep for a few days.
Yeah, we are.
See if their wool grows back. If not, they cannot eat this stuff.
Which would inherently not be great.
This has also been on the ground, so we'll see if they can handle any of this.
They don't look very happy.
They don't look very happy, and I think this is a sign of things to come. This is the sort of experiment, like, we have to test how the ecosystem reacts to this sort of stuff before saying protect it. You know?
So, Zap, say this goes south, right? The animals don't eat, it spreads even further. What do you think we do?
See, at that point, in theory, should it become too out of hand to destroy, the only thing that could be done is to get far enough away and then protect the new area.
No, we're not gonna abandon the Cloudlands. What?
Well, that's simply worst case scenario. If there is nothing we can do to eradicate it, then we simply have to move or deal with it.
Deal with it.
But dealing with it means not having normal trees, not having sheep, not having animals, really. It just won't be safe. This thing seems kind of sporous. It seems to spread through the air.
No, you're right.
Getting this far away, so
I might have to talk to Ant about this.
We can't stop this, and we have to protect ourselves. You know, instead of if we let it get out of hand, then instead of containing it, we'd have.
Zap, I'm being hypocritical. I kicked Connor out for the exact reason that I'm not kicking Ant out.
Yep. Sounds about right.
But you remember, Connor was killing people. He was being destructive. He was placing blocks. He was trying to destroy this thing, and he wanted, he wanted to leave.
That's just how Connor works.
Yeah, but you gotta follow rules. Without rules, we're just gonna have another cozy craft. Am I right?
Here's the thing. I've never been fond of rules.
Yeah.
You know how I reacted to Clam trying to take power.
Yeah.
That wasn't great.
But that was less. It wasn't like this. It was like it was like a more like a dictatorship. This is a community.
To an extent.
I'm only an overseer.
They treated the people that followed them well.
So it was actually more like a cult.
He was a dictator. Unlike Key, where it was just like Key was in charge. Like, it felt like things were good for some people.
What is Connor doing? He just handed me an iron axe.
Who is that?
It's Connor.
He's running towards her. Connor?
I mean, technically, he's not banned from here. He was just evicted, so.
I'm following him.
Is he showing us something?
I don't know.
Where did you go?
Following him? Yeah, he's looking behind him, so I think he's trying to, like, lead me somewhere.
That's ominous. I made too many axes. Ow!
They're making a bridge.
They are, yeah, I did see that. They're making a bridge between the Cloudlands and then whatever Clam's got going on. Because the Cloudlands is the Flower Forest. Everything that's in the Flower Forest is technically the Cloudlands. And once the Flower Forest stops, it's no longer the Cloudlands. So that bridge is like a connector. Huh?
What if there is no Flower Forest? What happens to Cloudlands? Do you just decide that? Like, how does that work?
You're standing in the Flower Forest right now.
Okay, but what if the Flower Forest disappears? Is what I'm saying.
Why would it disappear? Hello?
What if some strange thing happened?
Uh-huh.
I don't know. Somehow all the grass, the flowers needed to survive.
Uh-huh.
And the trees needed to thrive. What if for some reason all of that was to disappear?
Well,
I don't know, maybe even get replaced by something.
I say the Cloudlands would crumble. It would no longer be the Cloudlands.
Oh, that's nice. That's good. Okay, that's nice.
Hey Zap, listen. I've heard whispers of something being planned. I want to know that I want you to be on my side for this, for whatever happens. Not necessarily on the egg side or the creep side, but just on my side.
I am merely on the side of science. I think that I want to know about this plant.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to make my judgment off of what I find out about it. I do not wish to pledge loyalty to anyone. I never have wanted to.
No, yeah, of course. No, of course not.
You are you streaming? You're streaming, right?
Am I streaming?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm streaming.
So I can't say the S word. You won't win me over with the power of tier 3 submanship.
Yeah, you can just say tier 3 sub.
I will not fall for those antics.
Mm-hmm.
If I fell for those antics, I would have never fought against Clam.
The day Zap falls to tier 3 subbing is the day that humanity falls.
See, I'm our last defense.
You're our last hope. Never succumb.
Where I was a shrimp, but not the aquatic kind.
No,
Imagine the timeline where I'm like, oh my goodness, look at Clam. Very cute.
No, that is the worst timeline, Zap.
Worst timeline.
The worst timeline. You got B! Isn't marriage the ultimate tier 3 sub move?
See, we did that, but it's always just been like a very awkward, like, we're in the same base, I guess.
Oh, so it was more like a contractual deal to pull off what you did.
Almost. I don't know. It was very strange. Like, I did it to, like, it was basically like, hey, this is how you join the family. And I don't know why. I'm just like, you know what? Sure. I'll give you joining the family. I guess it was like to become more attached to the people, and it didn't work. You know, everyone kind of split up after that.
Yeah. Well, like, I mean, did you hear about Connor becoming president? Wasn't that insane?
That was interesting.
Yeah, I mean, you know, he wasn't president for long before we ended up moving, but he didn't do too bad. But you know, like he referenced this earlier today. I'm not sure if you were there, but I told him straight up, you know, we in between what happened in the events of Cozy and what happened with him becoming president, in between those, I was off on my own for a while. I was doing my own thing, and we just grew apart. He came to me and he was like, "We're best friends, you know, we're so close," and I was like, "We're not. We didn't speak for a very long time."
See, I don't know why. I have like these memories of like I remember being part of like I remember being powerful at some point. I don't know like I don't know why I remember that. I don't know if it was a fever dream because you know back in Cozy, like I had no power.
Yeah, I mean, basically nobody did.
I remember like it was I guess an empire of sorts almost.
Really?
Like, yeah.
Huh. Was I not? Was that before I was there?
Science was like science is basically the point of the empire. Like with it, we had attained great power. But then all of a sudden, the memory cuts off. I remember a bunch of like wolves and then water and then everything after that.
Well, Flower Gang did love their dogs.
Yeah, I guess so.
Flower Gang was a very nice place.
Maybe I was allergic to dogs.
Oh, maybe you were. Maybe that's why you remember it so clearly. I remember Flower Gang. Listen, I love Flower Gang, you know? But sometimes we just gotta move. And Connor was president for, you know, not that long. Like, I remember I joined when Connor was president because I wanted to support him. We hadn't talked for a while, so I joined, I supported him. And then, you know, towards the end of his presidency, we just moved. And this is why we're here now. Listen, Zap. I wanted to give Connor a break, okay? I wanted to give him a place where he could just live and not have to think, oh, speak of the devil, and he appears.
You wanted to give him a place, so you kicked him out.
Listen, Zap, I did the best I could, alright? He was not giving me much to work with. I gave him 3 strikes. I gave him a set of very simple rules. Don't murder people, and don't put the Cloudlands up for auction.
Murder people, pulls out sword.
I know! He's stabbing people! Stop it! So, I gave him a couple rules. And one of the rules was don't put the Cloudlands up for auction. Do you know what he did, Zap?
What did he do?
No, don't stab people. When he was fighting, do you remember when he was fighting Josh?
No.
Well, basically, a guy stole something that was important to him, right? So we all went after Josh and we all got his thing back. But the thing was, the item, right? Stop it. It was super important to him and Josh took it. So Connor went into a call with him and he auctioned off the Cloudlands as payment for his item. Why would he obviously doesn't have, and I told him, I'm a leader now, you know? Presidency was fun, I got to follow you around, we got to mess around. I'm a leader of a community, the strongest community in this server. I've gotta pay attention to what the people want, I've gotta pay attention to what's important to them. And he just couldn't understand that. Ew.
What's this community rule? How does this work?
The community?
Yes.
Well, I mean,
it seems like you're in charge. You're the one that gets to make.
Yeah, I'd say I'm definitely the overseer.
You were offended when he tried to auction off.
Of course, yes.
So, clearly, he's not in charge. And I think you'd be offended if any other person in here tried to auction it off. So it feels like you're in charge here, correct?
Yeah, I'd say I say in the contractual obligation, in the contract that you have to sign when you come into the Cloudlands, I call myself an overseer because that's how I feel that I am. I oversee the construction, I oversee the buildings, I oversee the people. And Connor the other day, he called me, you know what he called me? He called me a queen. Like, and I laughed because I could never ever be a queen.
Oversight truly something that's necessary?
I'd say it's very important because before this we had people placing blocks everywhere. Listen, it would not look this nice if I was not the overseer, I'll tell you that much. I have cleaned up so much of this place. I've even got more stuff to clean up down there right now, which sucks. But I've got to go do it.
Yes, but what gives you the right to decide who gets to make what where?
Well, the only reason I'm the founder of this place. I founded it.
Yes, so you are in charge. You're not an overseer. You are in charge. Correct?
Yeah. Oh, ow! I just got slapped. Yeah, I'd say I'm in charge.
There we go. Now we understand. So,
oh, I'm sitting.
I'm not sure what I think of this. Every time anyone's been in charge, bad things have happened. Someone gets too powerful. Connor, this is for science. You can't cover this part up.
What is he? Connor, it's just Connor, it's carpet.
Power, I feel like it gets out of hand.
Zap, the only reason I'm in power right now is to keep it from getting out of hand. I know what myself is like. I know that I can control myself, and I know that I can make this place right, and I can keep it from...
Well, you've kind of shown otherwise.
How so?
With the whole blue thing, you're very, very, very quick to insist that it must stay.
Listen, my opinion...
Like you don't want input on that alone.
My opinion on that, I will say, is 100% subject to change. I don't hold an emotional attachment to that thing. I feel like...
It sounds like you did. It sounds like you claim otherwise, but you're so quick to protect it over anything else.
Well, I think of it like a hurt animal. It is a small colony of wolves running from a bear.
Okay, but what if the hurt animal wants to, kill everyone?
Oh, true. I've got to end up stream soon. The hurt animal. Listen, the hurt animal. If it gets too far, I will put an end to it, and that is it.
Well,
that's.
Oh, hi, Connor.
That's very. Hello.
How are you? We were not talking about anything. Actually,
we're performing an experiment. Follow me.
I was talking to Clam, and we were building a bridge, and I
saw.
Seeing if I could cover it up with carpet, and that would help, and it didn't do anything.
Since I'm the scientist here, Puff was rather quick to decide we should let it live, but I decided we need to do experiments to see if it's safe for
Mucky.
So here we have these sheep. These sheep need to eat grass, to not die. So the experiment is, let's see if these sheep are even able to eat this stuff if it keeps spreading. If animals can't eat grass and all the grass disappears, we're sacrificing a lot of life.
A naked Jeb is a very sad sight.
Oh, you're right. Look, they're starving.
No, he sheared them, Connor, like 15 minutes ago so he could see. They're not starving, don't worry.
And we can't have flowers here either. Flowers can't survive.
Can I say something? I remember the day you evicted me. You said if any of this gets in the Cloudlands, the deal's off. I'm no longer gonna support that thing. And now it's in the Cloudlands, and you seem like you don't care.
Listen, Connor. I do want to say
you told me that if it goes in the Cloudlands, it would the deal's off of helping it.
Connor, I'd like to apologize under saying that I feel like I've been hypocritical to you.
What does that word mean, Zap?
It
basically means she has double standards.
What? I don't know. What does that mean?
She does one thing for one person, but does another thing for someone else.
Understand? I agree.
Okay, Connor, listen. I do think I've been. I'll explain it to you a little bit better. I kicked you out for the better of the Cloudlands, and even though this invasive species is taking over, I
That's so
haven't.
much better.
I have not done anything about it, and I feel like that is hypocritical of me. Do not
Show
worry.
me what you do.
I will be taking care of
Oh.
this. I can do experiments. We're gonna quarantine it, and we're gonna make sure that
Bamboo.
the bamboo.
cannot live on this either.
That's okay.
Here, Zap,
it's
do you want to
too
take
far.
a look at this book real quick?
Oh, I was gonna make a diary.
Alright.
Zap. Oh, well, he's found it. No, Connor, do not look at that.
Well, there's something in there. What do you mean? Don't look at it.
Well, I mean, you can look at it. You won't believe me, but. And Zap, do not read it out loud.
I want to see it now. Hand it over. I want to see it.
Yes.
Give it to
Why
me. Give it
can't
to me.
Connor know?
Give it to me.
Why can't he know?
There is a
Double
section of that.
standards again.
No.
Give it
There's a
back,
section of
back.
that book that I really believe that you should not read, mainly because you're
I
not
want
gonna.
to see it.
You might. You're not gonna believe it. You're gonna disprove it, even though I've seen it,
Okay,
and
Fine.
it's.
Fine. Then give it to me. Then I guess we'll see.
You can't edit anything in it. Okay.
I won't edit it. Okay.
But
Give it to me.
Zap can read it. I think Zap will know what I'm
want-
talking about when he gets to the end.
What the hell does this mean?
What? Wait, here, what page?
5.
Here, hand it over.
And then there's nothing on 4. Nothing on page 4. That conclusion has nothing, so I guess you haven't tried it.
Yeah, that's a
Conclusion
not
5 does
done
not
yet.
make a sense.
Oh, I think I know which one you're talking about. It makes sense. It was just I probably have to write the question better. Zap.
Give me the book, Zap.
No, it's okay. He
want
can
to
read it.
read.
Let him read it.
Hmm.
Do you like my lazy day outfit?
Why
Very
can't
nice, very
Connor
nice.
see this? What's in here that he can't see? All of this seems like it's perfectly safe information.
It is. I listen, I misspoke. Connor can see it. It's just I fear that he may edit.
Double standard.
Puff, science waits for no one.
Research on the
Yeah,
works
but it
of
waits for my
space,
mind that I
aka
can't remember what I wrote.
How
You're
does it
not in
react to water?
charge of
Don't care. Can it
science.
be exploded?
I know.
Can it affect humans?
Oh,
How?
Sunny.
Gun right in the eye.
Oh
You
my
might wanna get that
goodness.
You might wanna
Are
get
you
that checked.
okay?
He doesn't.
Okay.
What do
No.
you mean he doesn't remember the red eyes? What is the red eyes?
Yeah, that's
What?
what that page
What?
really confused me. It doesn't make any sense.
Is that
No,
about
listen.
Me?
No.
Is there
No.
somebody else
It's
that had red
it's
eyes?
about
I
someone
had blue
else.
eyes.
yeah, it's about
You're
Sunny.
not lying to
It's
me.
about Sunny.
Sunny. Did Sunny get red eyes?
Look at him. His eyes are red right now.
It feels
Wait,
like there's.
but it seemed like this is what I told you. So I said dislike, but it looks cool. This is my words.
Well,
First you try to hide me from this information. First you lie about it.
no, Connor. Listen, it's all for science, Connor. I have to write everything
What do
down
you
that
mean
you
all
told
for
me.
science? You're putting people in danger. I feel like I would be a
Well,
better
writing stuff
president
down
right
makes
now.
sense, but
Yeah.
Puff, you're not in charge. You're not in charge of science.
I
You do
know.
not decide what is and isn't information.
Correct.
So
But you can
you don't
withhold
have the
certain
right to
information
withhold this
from
information.
What else did this book say?
Because, like, let's think about it this
Right.
way. If you tell a child that one day their pet's gonna die, you know, they're gonna freak out. So you gotta withhold it for a while until they're ready to
What do you
hear
mean?
it.
Wait,
So you're calling him a child.
Yes, 100% yes.
and you're saying that I had read, and you first lie about it, Sunny, even though this is the words I've said. What do you mean red eyes? You're probably making up misinformation.
I'm not. I
And
wouldn't.
You say you're
I don't
doing the
think
better for the
there's
Cloudlands.
misinformation.
I
think
think-
there's withheld information.
There's
I
not. There's
agree.
no withheld information. That book has everything that I've written down on this thing so far. Aww.
You don't have to write down everything.
I don't think she's
you
supposed
know.
to.
I think
Climb,
you
I
know
don't think
more
you're
than what
supposed to
you've written.
breed those sheep. Okay.
Yeah, well, let there be more starving children. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, but now there's wooled sheep, so we won't know if the experiment
I'll
is.
share it when he grows up.
Okay.
share it.
sad. Okay,
Hi,
so
Clam.
No,
But-
see, the only one that's not sheared is the black sheep.
Okay, that makes sense.
Puff.
The
Puff.
others were white and red.
Yes.
What about this red? Did I? So this is. What do you mean he doesn't know about the red eyes? Is that someone else, or is that me? Is that?
Connor, when I asked you earlier, you said you didn't remember it. I just kind of thought.
Remember what?
Well, I mean, Ant can back me up on this.
Because Mr. Ant, I think you might be infected or something.
I'm not
infected, but it seemed like you're.
Connor, I'm human. I
because
can't.
I remember you told me that if it gets into the Cloudlands, that you would stop it. It's all in the Cloudlands.
And I'm taking Connor. This is the first time I've seen it.
Like
I haven't had any
about
time.
Your people.
I do. I promise I do.
But no, you only care about one of your people.
You're in charge, Puff. You're not in charge.
Of science, you've said that.
The world is in charge, Puff. You act like you decide what's going on. This
Puff,
is why
if you don't act
like
now, this could devour everything.
I know.
This is why I didn't like Congruent. This is why I didn't like Clam. They decide. They decided who was right and wrong.
Do we have another person to our Hall of Tyrants?
No.
Puff Key Live. Good one.
That is a very bad name. Zap, you said 2 minutes ago that you think I'm not like him.
I didn't say that.
That's
I said
a lie.
I said I don't
know. You are
know.
just like him. You have withheld information. You think everything is a part of yours.
I don't. I'm trying to keep.
This book proves it.
You're trying to.
You know what?
You don't know.
Connor, that book is important.
You think this?
That book is information.
It is. It's important. It's.
I'm not gonna do anything to you. You could take the book.
I'll take the book. I think I am more authorized.
You know what? I feel like this should be in the hands of the people. You better not be editing it.
I'm not.
Well, then why were you in the book for so long?
I was reading.
You know what, Puff? I say the egg problem should not just be of the Cloudlands. I think it should be a server-wide problem.
Yeah,
Connor, I can handle this.
Fair point. This has spread to the. If it spreads
out to Clam's base,
I would be rather annoyed.
It's gonna spread everywhere. This is just not the Cloudlands problem. This is the server. I don't think you should have the decision over this all.
Yeah, that is a very good.
Wait, no. It is. It's.
And you're withholding information.
It's in danger. It's something that needs helped.
It's in danger. It's an invasive species.
Why do you think it's here?
You don't help invasive species.
But it's not invasive if it's
supposed to help them. There is a reason they are called invasive.
It's a different. It's over different dimensions. It's not invasive.
They got through.
If it's supposed to be in the Nether, that's where it's supposed to be. There is no information on how it's supposed to be in here.
But what if it's fighting off a different invasive species?
Oh, then it goes do its battle and not invade us.
But it needs help.
And that's not your problem.
That's not your problem. And if you did need help, go help it in the Nether. Don't bring it to make it everyone else's problem. You know, you're kind of.
Where is this? Okay, so say, let's entertain Puff's theory. There is an invasive species in the Nether. It has kicked this out. This lives here now.
Yes.
There is an invasive species in the
No. It doesn't live here. It doesn't have to live here.
Where does it go? Where does it go?
I think it already lives here.
No, it just needs energy. It needs energy so it can go back and
energy.
Where does it go?
You've never talked about energy. Is it trying to devour everything to give it energy?
It needs. Connor, listen. I explained this very easily to Zap about the fungus and the hive mind and the everything and
the hive mind.
Yeah. Well, it's just a theory. I can't say for certain it's a hive mind. It's a theory of mine.
See, Puff, you're not answering the question.
Yes.
So this has all the right. Okay, so let's entertain. This has all the right to come to the overworld because it's being chased out, right?
Yeah.
Chased out of its own. Where does this go? Where does the forest go? Where do the deserts go? The plains, the flowers. Where do they go now that they get kicked out?
You know where they go? Ashes.
There's nowhere to go.
Ashes.
No, don't! Sunny, stop! Sunny, stop! Sunny, stop!
It's morally okay to kick something else out for this. See, Puff, if we're going off of what you think, it's an endless cycle. if we have to move this land to safety, say the end, for example, we put it in the end, where does the end go?
End goes. The people who live there, the Endermans, these shulkers, their cities destroyed.
Okay, now that's kicking out another nether biome.
No!
And that's kicking this out. And everything is constantly kicking each other out because it's perfectly fine to have invasive species. That's not how it works.
Listen, guys,
Until
you're
there's
not
one
listening to what I'm
dominant force.
saying. You're not listening to what I'm saying.
We are listening.
No, I'm saying
I know what you're saying.
I can
We
handle
know what you're
this.
saying. It's
We can
idiotic.
handle this, but not in the way you think. You believe that we can do this. No, this cannot be left here.
No, I believe we can do experiments. I believe we can
we move
quarantine
this.
it, and I believe
Okay.
we can
If we
help
can
it.
quarantine it, then we should just get all from clans then.
Yes, I think that would be a good start. Look at these sheep. These sheep have been here for like 20 minutes. Well, they've been
And they
here for
haven't
a day.
eaten.
They've been here a day, basically. Yeah, they've been here a whole day, and they have not eaten anything. They can't eat that. A lot of animals
It's gonna
rely
kill
on grass
everything.
for food, and they can't eat it. We've already established plants cannot grow on this, at least not
But-
these plants.
But Ant promised that it wouldn't get out of hand.
Well,
Well,
I think
What's
he
it doing
lied.
right now, Puff?
Yeah. What is this?
Tell me what-
Infected the welcome board. There's
what does
another egg on top of a house. It looks like he lied to you.
He wouldn't lie.
And you
Oh.
know this how?
Have you ever?
Well, I
even
mean, I've
talked-
got to trust
How long have you
someone.
known him for? Okay, you've known me forever. You've known me for years. You've known him like 2 weeks, and you already trust him more than anyone else.
Puff, you don't
No,
have to-
that's not what I'm saying.
Puff, you don't have to trust anyone. You have to trust science. And science,
Science.
what you can see with your own 2 eyes, is that this is getting out of hand.
Zap,
more
you and me
trust your
both know that
family,
we
not-
can't trust science.
What?
We know that we can't just trust science. It's
So
just.
that's what science is for, Puff. That's literally the entire point.
Invasive species.
Have
It's
you
taking over.
forgotten everything that's happened up until this point? You really think everything that's happened to us can be explained by science? Everything?
What can't be explained? Tell me an example of what cannot be explained.
Server?
No, Puff, look at the egg. Puff, look at the egg.
On top of
I
it?
think that's a seed. I don't think that's an egg. I think that this is a seed.
Guys,
This is-
listen.
It
I
is implanting itself into the earth and spreading.
it's not going to go any further than this.
Wait.
I don't think you're an authority on it.
Zap,
You don't
zap,
decide
zap,
if-
zap. The baby's blue.
Poop. It ate it?
I don't think it ate it.
Oh my god!
I thought you
Zap!
could take that in for research.
Zap, that was an experiment!
That's not right.
So can they eat it and become corrupted?
I don't think it ate it though, because otherwise these ones would have.
Then
Did you dye the sheep? Did you just dye it blue?
You're
Son,
holding
just
black
the
dye.
sheep blue. 'Cause he tossed out a black dye. I saw that sheep was.
A
pink.
mustache.
I saw it was pink earlier, so I. Think
was
this might be
pink?
a prank. Yes, I saw the baby was pink a few minutes ago. I think it just got dyed.
it actually okay. Let's just say hypothetically, what if it ate the grass and it became blue? What if it turns everything into their little minions?
It's not a very good thing either. We
Well, I
don't
mean, the
want-
second the sheep was blue, Zap murdered it, so obviously, like, it's not a good first impression.
Move.
Oh, so you didn't explain to me. You didn't explain to me what cannot be explained by science. You never elaborated. You just said it can't, but you didn't back up. You didn't give any backups to that claim. You just made.
Well,
them.
I just thought you would have understood kind of what I was saying.
I am a scientist. This is my job.
Okay, Zap, I want you to right now explain to me server.
Hmm?
Explain
What?
me server.
The server. This
Yeah,
is
how do you
the
explain
world.
that?
This is the world that we live in.
Yeah, and then
Look around, and how lucky we are.
What part of server do you want me to explain? Is there
No.
something in specific that you want to know?
Was he never exposed to it?
Huh?
What?
Exposed to what?
Server.
Her?
Server.
Server?
What do you
Yeah.
mean by server? What are you trying to say?
A tree.
Yes,
Yeah,
on.
You just
Sunny
took my
definitely
flower.
Sunny definitely.
They put dirt on them. That's
A
not
tree has
trees.
grown.
Oh.
Oh.
And then this is gonna spread onto the dirt at some point. There's not gonna be a tree, Puff.
Okay.
There's not gonna be a tree.
Listen,
Look at this. This is look. You try planting the tree in the blue stuff. Just so you know, I'm not full of baloney. Plant the tree in the blue stuff right now. Not the blue stuff, Puff. You're colorblind. Plant the thing on the blue stuff.
Okay, I will. Look at this.
Literally.
Puff, I swear.
Puff?
Hate it.
Are you delusional?
No.
Are you delusional?
Guys, listen. I'm gonna take care of this. It's not gonna spread anymore.
I think me and Zap would even be more qualified to take care.
Well, it's not your place to say that.
What do you mean? It's taking over the service, not anyone's place.
It's not. It's only in the Cloudlands.
But it's also spreading it over by me and Clam's base.
That won't happen. That won't happen again.
Listen, Puff. If you feel in your heart that you want this blue stuff to spread in the Cloudlands, because you are in charge of the Cloudlands, we did establish that. The Cloudlands, you are in charge.
Yeah.
You can do that. But you do not have authority over that over there, that thing. That's not the Cloudlands. If the blue stuff leaves the Cloudlands, and note the fact that fundamentally, you even agreed with this. If the flower forest disappears, say due to this stuff, that's not the Cloudlands anymore. You said so yourself. This isn't the flower forest anymore. This is the creep. Are you claiming the creep as your own? Because I don't think you have the authority to do that.
I mean, it's technically under Cloudland rule. It's under its protection.
You're just gonna decide that anywhere the creep is under your rule.
No. I mean, within the Cloudlands.
What if you're using the creep to expand your legion? Oh. To expand your legion.
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna block touch this. You ready for this? It's gonna be so cool. You ready? Nope.
To expand your legion.
Wait, let me go up there. Please.
I feel like you are.
Oh, frick, I fell off.
Oh, I survived! Oh, wait, no, I didn't.
Everyone, look, it's the queen of the creep.
No.
The creepy queen.
Creepy
no,
queen.
I'm not a queen.
Figure hashtag creepy queen.
No, don't. Did you see? No, okay. Huh? What? What did Clam say?
Clam had said that she wasn't gonna take power. She wasn't trying to be.
You know what? Puff,
No,
look at me. Puff.
The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. That's all I have to say.
Y'all listen up.
You know what, Puff?
What?
The property of the creep is no longer a part of the Cloudlands. It's a server-wide issue. It's not just up to you now.
You can't say that. You're not king of the server, are you?
I'm not king of the server. You're not queen of the server.
I never said I was queen. I actually
You're acting like
adamantly
you are,
said I
because you
wasn't
think
queen.
This could destroy the entire server, but all you care about is just your friend Ant and your little town. You're just so closed-minded.
I care about. Listen, Connor. I've tried to pull myself in 15 different directions and make every single person happy that lives in the Cloudlands, and I just can't do it. Okay, it's
You'll
not.
never make them happy, but this is gonna make them all worse.
Stop trying.
This is making it worse.
Something you can make everyone
Your thing is.
I know I can't. I don't think I can. That's why I've chosen.
But you're choosing your own decisions. You're not trying to establish that this thing's existence is upsetting a lot of people.
More.
And yet, because your choice alone, you think it should stay.
You know, what if we have a vote? What if we have a vote about the creep? How does that sound?
Well, you're not in the Cloudlands.
This is not just about the Cloudlands.
It's not just
It is.
everyone on
Well,
the
it's
server
within the
would vote.
Cloudlands. It's about
Everyone
the
on the
Cloudlands.
server would vote.
I want him to be a part of the Cloudlands because I could make him part of the Cloudlands.
What do you mean? Zap?
We're gonna hold a vote. That's not your choice to make.
Okay, whatever. We can have a vote. We can have your stupid vote about whether we should kick an animal while it's down and hurting and trying to get help, or we can help it and then release it back.
Puff,
Fine, we can have that vote, and then I can see what people say, and I can judge them on their words.
Not be doing any judging, Puff.
I can judge anyone. Go?
Skedaddle. It's
No.
clear that this isn't working.
I don't think we can just take over the Cloudlands like that, Zap.
Not again.
I didn't mean to hit. Wait, hold up. I thought I had my.
Zap, I feel like we can't just kick her out.
You can't.
I think. Wait.
Clam. You see? Tell me you don't see Clam.
Okay, wait. Before any of this, I see congruent, but I agree with that. But before, I feel like
You're just
kick her out of the Cloudlands.
those are two like evils. Why would you do that?
No, you don't have to leave the Cloudlands, but you're not in charge here anymore.
No, I feel like she could stay in charge, but we should have to vote to the whole server. The egg should be the whole server problem.
In place before.
I don't think this isn't how it should be going. There's leaders, and there's communities, and there's rules.
Who decided they were the leader? Who
Me.
made that decision?
I was the founder of this place. I built it up.
You and boss all equally, and then you boss leaves because of you. You kick me out. I think you just wanted to get rid of both of us for your own power. It was all equal. We agreed on the day that it would just be us three friends living together.
We did not.
You know what?
Yes, we did.
Since we are the people here with the stabby sticks, I think we should hold a vote.
Are you threatening me?
I don't want to know. No, I don't want to know. Zap, don't threaten. Zap, don't threaten. That would be as bad as what she's doing. Okay?
She's threatening the whole server. I'm threatening.
I don't think we should. Don't fight fire with fire. Okay?
I'm fighting fire with democracy. I say.
That's so powerful.
Fire with democracy.
That was so powerful.
You were never voted in.
It was us three. It was us three equal. Then now it's
Connor,
just
you and Boss went off on your own little joyride, and I found this place.
Joyride. We came back here and we agreed that it would just be us three.
We did not. I said I'm making Connor. Listen, I said I'm making the Cloudlands.
Such a great leader, like you say you are. Doesn't that sound great to have the support? To have the support of your nation and know they chose you. Doesn't that sound great?
I mean, they didn't have to join the Cloudlands. It was kind of them wanting to join.
You know, when we explained, we said we're gonna have a place for just us three friends to live together. We're just us three, no government, no rules, us three just having fun.
Yeah, Connor, that sounds great. That would have been great. And then Boss left.
Us three friends. And then you let people join.
No, Connor, Boss abandoned us.
You've made the terms.
Yeah, you abandoned us because of you.
It wasn't because of me.
I left you because of you. Okay? Me and Boss left because of you. We thought we could live together. And you just scraped it in the mud.
I didn't, Connor. It's a community. I'm not gonna turn people away. We're not gonna discriminate people because it wasn't just us.
It was meant to just be us three friends.
Had to leave. Connor didn't.
And you made it a government.
Connor, did you have a say?
And I was fine with it at first. No, I was supposed to be an equal owner, and I never got one say. You literally said, "I'm gonna make your house into the community house," and I did have a choice.
That is kind of like, single monarchy.
Well, I asked you if you would like to, and you said okay.
I don't have a choice because
I was giving you a choice.
These three things over my head because if I said no, you could have took away a strike.
No, that's not how that would have gone, Connor. You know that's not what I would have done.
You could have.
I would not have done that. The only time you got a strike was when you hurt people.
Who decided it was your job to give him strikes anyways, if he's your equal?
We were equals, and then you just threw me out onto the road.
I I didn't.
You know
You're
this
loud.
Is like congruent. This is worse
It's
than congruent.
not.
This is
It's
worse than
not.
anything that's
Connor.
happened.
This is like both of them.
It's
This is
not.
like worse than everything.
It's
worse
not.
than anything that's ever happened.
Say it's not.
How, Connor? How can you say this is worse than anything that's ever happened? You've been evicted. You're not dead. You're not in exile.
You are more than willing to let
the whole server be destroyed. You're letting the server be destroyed.
I said I'm gonna take care of it.
Those two didn't want everything to die. You're trying to make everything die.
Yeah,
I'm gonna take care of it.
Listen, Puff. Congruent just stole some ender chests. He blew up a village, and that was it. That's all he did. That was pretty bad. Clam,
what? What?
Manipulated a big population of people to put her into power. That's even worse than Congruent. Okay.
What do you
have manipulated a population of people? You're trying to put yourself on top of it, and you're trying to let the whole server. It's literally just both of them combined, and you don't want to see it.
You know what? It says.
Why?
I say we run a little bit of an experiment. Zap, what if we put an invasive species here? Wouldn't that be a fun idea, right? Wouldn't that help the people by putting an invasive species in your house? Also, Puff, you did one thing bad. We're gonna kick you out, but we're also gonna let the little gremlin come in and live with us. That's a good idea. Look, it's so sad. Look, it made this red. Oh,
it hurts. My heart. It aches.
You know what, Zap? You know, Puff. We'll see you in a little bit for the vote. Okay? We just want to have fair democracy. Says I know how much you love democracy and monarchy. Have fun. Have fun.
See ya, Puff. Goodbye.
Zap, let's go.
Let's go. A different BC.
They're throwing a fit. They don't have what I have. They don't. I'm ruler of this place. I say what goes. They can't take it away from me. It feels like deja vu. I just want this place to be good. And we can't. Rules, we need them. When we don't have them, Zap, he's trying to manipulate Connor. I'm not gonna let him. Is there no one on my side? Can't. Connor can't. He can't make this. It's not. I think I'm gonna end up. I hope that Sunny might still be on my side. And I'm sorry they feel that way, but it's not. They're not in control here. They never have been. They never will be. I'm the one in control. Sunny, you signed this contract. You acknowledge I'm the overseer. Look, it's right here. Right there. You're on my side. You're on my side, right? We've got a lot to do. Stream buffer? Yeah. It happens like that sometimes, huh? You're on my side. I am ruler of this place. if Connor wants to call me a queen, then I guess I'm a queen. But I'm not Pongren. I'm not Clam. I think I need to talk to Clam about this, but not today. Not today. Not today.